10 only. These are absolutely gargantuan, and what I love about that is it means that if you did, for example, want a nice comfy bracelet, then you buy this for $7.95. And now if you want to create a pendant, or even, you know, knots in between, say 5 of these for a necklace design, that's going to pair up beautifully, because from your standpoint, they look both like rounds, don't they? But you've got the added comfort of this for a bracelet, and then the added depth for that of a bracelet, of a neckline, sorry. Oh wow, for this kind of carat weight, 470 carats, £12.95 for you today. Pick which ones of these you like the most. Is it that one? Is it that one? Or what about this one? That one there? What about this one? Yeah? We have got absolutely oodles and oodles on the strand here for you. They're so big and bold and very enticing to look at indeed. I just think they're really eye-catching, don't you think? Let me show you them again. Look at that. What do you think of them together? Oh. Let me pop that down. What do you think? They work, don't they? Mm. Oh yeah. Let me move on. Let me bring... I've got aquamarine, parcel quality. Okay, this is a stunner. Let me... Oh my gosh, you're going to love this. You are going to love this. Oh no! Sorry. Oh no, it's jumped. It's alright, I found it. He wanted to get to know he wanted to get that tourmaline. Oh, this is incredible. 4 carats, solid one piece. Now this is totally natural, so the quality you've got here is just next level. We are bringing to you today that intensity and richness of the aquamarine, and also look at this, the depth. To get that kind of depth has a real enticing appeal for us collectors, doesn't it? Because these are the kind of carat weights that those big jewellery houses across the world would hope to get their hands on. That is drama filled. Really incredible piece. Great for if you're into your sterling silver wire work, maybe you could prong set it, or if you've got any of those rub over sterling silver bezels that we do, these are going to work perfectly. That price point on your screen is already exceptional. To get natural Madagascan aquamarine is always special, but to get it at 4 carats, how many 4 carat pieces of natural aquamarine do you have? Do you trust us on this? If you do, pop it in your baskets, because we're about to do something very special. Liam says I'm going to give them 20 seconds from now to put this in their basket. We said 20 seconds and Ben instantly went 10, 9. Oh no, it doesn't make sense. We are going to drop that price in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The arrows are in. You're kidding. £50 this stone, and that's a great price. $19.95 now for you today. That's astonishing. That is incredible. Well done. I bet you chuffed you put that in your basket straight off the bat, aren't you? Because you now just have to check out, because I've literally got, how many did you say pop it now? 9 exactly left now. 9 left at this point. So if you do want to grab them, do be quick off the mark. Well done. 8 left now. Another 7 left now. Good luck. People with it in their basket, if you do want to check it out, don't forget, it's not $3.95 every time you check out. It's $3.95 for the whole day. Let me just show you these together too. Oh, that works quite nicely. Although I don't know if that Tanzanite's maybe a bit too rich. What do you think? I quite like them together actually. Well done all, $19.95. Well done to every single one of you. 4 full carats there. Nice work. Okay, moving on to Oh, wow. This is mystical. This is magical. It's fluorite, but not as we know it. This is a magical effect. Look at that. It's such a wonderful, rich, wonderful quality. I love the fact that you have got that beauty at the heart of each and every single one of them that really does give you a spring-like freshness. And obviously, you know, we see the daffodils, etc., starting to pop up, aren't they? Spring, I think, is definitely where our head is focused at the moment. $12.95. I like the way this is filmed differently because you can see on a white background how it definitely looks really, really fresh, doesn't it? But then on the black background, it looks a bit more mystical, doesn't it? A little bit more magical. $12.95. What would you use it for? Would it be dragon scales? Penny has said, looks like a mermaid tail. Oh my gosh, Penny, I love that idea. Yeah, it's a great idea. Hey, did anyone see Spellbinding Laura Binding's mermaid she made the other day? Did you see that? It's amazing. But imagine with these in like a tail. That'd be really cool, wouldn't it? That would be lovely. Or if you know the dragon that she made, that 3D dragon, yeah? Something like this is the scales down the back would be really cool. I've actually got Spellbinding Laura Binding on tomorrow afternoon. That dragon might have a DVD. That so deserves a DVD, doesn't it? I bet people were absolutely wanting a DVD of that, weren't they? There you go, $12.95 for you today. Nice work. Very popular. Let me dive in. Don't forget, I've got sterling silver treats coming up for you. But before that, this is a captivating stone, to say the least. You know, with certain Jaspers, it's all about the sort of textures within that interest us, isn't it? Yeah. What I like about these is the depth of them. It's almost like a really open canvas so that you can appreciate the individuality of Mother Nature's artwork. What do you like about this strand, Oonagh, please?
I like it because they're all separate pendants. But also, like, I would actually wire wrap, heady wire wrap around the centre one and put some small stones to one side of it.
Oh, nice.
That would be nice.
Oh yeah, I like that idea. It's interesting, that, isn't it? We are bringing to you, if these were all individual pendants, 2, 4, hang on, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 approximately on the strand, and we are bringing to you 100 carats worth today. Let's bring to you, should we do a pound pendant? Let's do it.
Wow.
Pound pendant we're going to do for you now. £9 exactly for you there. £1 per pendant these could be. And the lovely thing about a strand like this is if you've got those people in your friendship group, your family group who like something a bit daintier, then there you go. If you know someone who likes something a bit bolder, then you've got those ones in the centre, haven't you? You have got £9 on this wonderful strand. And if I just show you, which strand would I put it with? Which one would you go for? Would you go with this strand? Or would you go make it pop a bit more? Got more to get through. Thanks so much for checking out so quickly. You're really doing me a favour because it means I can go quicker through them so that I can hopefully squeeze more of these super savers in. Let me bring to you now some Labradorites. And when you see Labradorite and it's faceted, don't you think you get two lovely light effects? So you get that twinkle of the light on the surface, but then you also get that wonderful sort of northern lights cascading underneath the surface. It's wondrous, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. Good sized drill hole, as you can see on that recording as well, actually. Which is always handy because, of course, it will go on to even some of our thicker wires. Bringing to you a price point today for Labradorite, one of your favourite stones for a very affordable price, I have to say. Bringing it to you today, 95 carats at £8.95 only. So you're getting that double light interaction as these ones are faceted, which isn't something that we always get to see. Obviously, these can be left relatively smooth on occasion. But today we've gone that extra step, that extra mile to bring you that extra sparkle for just £8.95 for you. I think this could be great as a mythical creature treat as well. What's your favourite mythical creature? Do you have one? What's yours?
Oh.
Oonagh, do you have one?
Yeah, I think I like Phoenix and the dragons.
Nice.
Anything oriental.
Yeah. Actually, what you're wearing today's got a touch of the Phoenix about it with the colours, doesn't it?
Oh, thank you.
Well done. Okay, where are we going to? Did we say? Don't mind if I do. Please tell me how much you're going to on this. Okay, what I'm about to bring to you is truly spectacular. The Mother's Day stone is said to be sapphire. Obviously, it's also sort of interlinked with the birthstone of the month, but one of the connotated to Mother's Day is sapphire. And what I absolutely adore about this sapphire is if it was based on tone, because it's really even in clarity and cuts and carat weight along the strand, but if it was just on tone, it's like you've got, well, what locations almost of sapphire can you see within this strand? There's almost salon colours in there, isn't there? What else can you see? Almost Burmese colours, yeah? Yeah, obviously it is Sri Lankan, the whole thing, but you know when you think of kind of archetypal colours that go along with some of those locations, I feel like you're getting some on the strand, but you're obviously getting that added boon of getting the clear, beautiful, crisp sapphires on this too, which is a relatively scarce colour actually. What we're bringing to you today is a sapphire with added impact. You have got that range of colours that for me could just be a simple restrand, little bit of chain on the back, and that could be one of the most decadent pieces that you give to your mother on Mother's Day. We are bringing to you today 15 carats worth of that wonderful sparkling sensation. Oh, this price point. This is a genuinely stunning strand, isn't it? I was expecting about the 60 quid mark. 32.95. That is a wow. Oh, wow, isn't it?
Oh, definitely.
Wow, I was genuinely thinking 60-ish pounds. Maybe 59.95. Wouldn't have batted an eyelid at 64.95 either. Would you agree with me on that, Oonagh?
Most definitely.
Yeah?
Most definitely.
Yeah. How's about though, because I'm in my last chance saloon, so everything in this hour is less than 30. I'll go even further down. We're going to take off another £5. Oh my goodness. This could be easily, to my mind, a 60 quid strand, and I'm only basing that on if a producer said to me, guess how much we're going to go to on this? I would be guessing £60. £27.95. Seize the moment, grab the opportunity if you fancy it as much as we do, and maybe do start thinking about Mother's Day makes, you know, you have still got time, it doesn't all have to be last minute. And I don't know about you, but I love, it's on the 22nd of March. And I love these times of year when you do get to make, you know, when you get to make treats, you get to make jewellery for a certain person, for a certain occasion, do you know what I mean? I think that is just wonderful. And do you know what, Ben? That is actually a really good point to make. Ben's just said that he's like, oh, March is never a good time for Mother's Day to land for me because it's when, like, my MOT on my car is. So, yeah, you end up spending more. And that's another great thing about buying in advance when maybe you haven't got loads of things you have to save up for coming up. So, if you do fancy grabbing it now, for now only, it's £27.95. Do keep dialing.
Becky,
good luck.
Even if you gifted the strand and said, I'll make it up for you how you would like it.
That's a lovely idea. That's really nice. Oh, sorry, Liam, say it again. One more until that's start by. Oh, these are bold. Oh, I love the feel of this strand. It's dynamic in its look, but because it's opal, it's not maybe as weighty as you might expect it to be. And that's due to the high level of the silica base within it, but also some of the liquid within it too. This is a wonderful natural blue opal, and the wonderful thing about getting that natural blue colour is not everyone is aware that it can come in this hue. When we're getting blue opal from Peru, for example, it can sometimes be a little bit more watery than this. Maybe watery is the wrong word. A little bit tonally lighter is what I mean. It can sometimes be a little bit cloud-like. But when you're getting it from Namibia, as you are on this, is it just me or does it seem a bit bolder? In fact, the one there in the centre isn't too far away from the likes of, you know, some sort of duck egg colour, if that makes sense, or robin egg colour. Yeah. We are bringing to you 205 carats. Oh, I do apologise. And we are bringing to you $10.95 for you today. That is a complete opportunity. I'll count them up for you. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20 exactly. So they're going to be, what, about 55p each? That's very much an ish. That is wonderful, isn't it? Well done, everyone. Okay. Let me just remind you very, very briefly that this stone is something which we bought very little of in the last 24 months. And one of the reasons for that we were very clear about, and we came out on air and we did Facebook Lives with our head of buying at the time, and we were very, very clear about the fact that we were going to a lot of these wonderful gem fairs, but things that we were being offered, the quality that we were being offered compared to the price in comparison to what we were used to buying, we knew that it wasn't something that maybe you at home would go for, because we would essentially be charging you more for something which, you know, because we all discuss it, we would be charging you more for something that is less. And sometimes it's hard to, understandably, kind of get that across as to why that's happening. So we bought very, very little in the last 24 months. The fact of the matter is, it's just getting harder and harder since this happened, as you can see on this one, on this slide. We are bringing to you a limited opportunity. Once said to be 1,000 times rarer than diamond, it's way beyond that now. This Tanzanite is your star buy. As I've just mentioned, you know what to look for in Tanzanite, right? You know that you can get it and it can be very lavender, like very purpley, which isn't generally regarded as the premium colour. And you can also get it where it's quite included and milky inside, loads and loads of silks in there, which again isn't a premium. Or you can get rich Tanzanite blues with the elements of translucency and clarity. That's a premium. I have got for you today 7. Did you say 17 or 27? 17 available. We are bringing to you the richness and the quality of this Tanzanite, and you're going to be able to get your hands on it in 3, 2, 1. Good luck, every single one of you. Your graphics are now live. Everybody has the opportunity to get this richness and intensity. On that recording, when you saw it, imagine that, the black background is like a little black dress, or maybe you've got a lovely jumper on, or maybe a nice blazer, you know, with that dark, rich colour. Look how stunning that is going to go with it. It's so intense, it's so rich, and for you today, I am bringing to you the final 11 now. I have 11 of these ones. We are bringing to you a star buy deal. Good luck, everyone. 1 locational stone. beautiful Tanzanite from Tanzania, bringing it to you at a start buy deal. Considering how difficult this has been to get its hands on, especially since that closure of the mine, which yes, is still ongoing. It may go on for another week, may go on for another month, may go on for another year, may go on for another decade. We genuinely do not know, as it is a government ordered closure. We are bringing to you something oh so sleek, oh so beautiful, oh so rich, and we're bringing it to you today under £100. Under £100. Let me remind you, it's not just that you've got the translucency on this and the clarity on it, it's that richness of colour too, and it's for the fact that you've got 70 full carats worth on this strand, bringing to you today an incredible opportunity. Good luck one and all for you today, reducing it down. Everybody pays $69.95 only, which for the status of Tanzanite right now is genuinely ridiculous. I mean, do not get me wrong. Would I have been able to bring you this quality of Tanzanite 70 carats worth, let's say, 6 years ago? At that kind of price point? Well, in all honesty, yeah, I would, absolutely. But that is not how we purchase Tanzanite anymore. We can't. We have to pay significantly more than we did sort of 7-8 years ago, and you know, it is a significant amount more at start. We have got for you an opportunity and a half. I have now got 7 left for you. 7 left. But Liam would like to know, would like you to know, if you have got it in your baskets, do just be aware that if you can check it out, you do check it out if you fancy this. Because the fact of the matter is, I'm not stopping there. Let's get ready. Well done to everyone who's already checked out, because you pay this final closing just like everyone else until it rocks up to 8 o'clock. Because once it rocks up to 8 o'clock, it will just go back to the normal price. And next time it's on air, it might be the normal price. And the next time after that, it might be the same price. £49.51, 7 for you today. If you fancy grabbing it, it's 70 full carats worth for you today. I'm wishing all of you luck if you fancy grabbing it. It is... Pardon?
Get it home, it'll not come back.
Oh, absolutely.
That's beautiful.
It's incredible, isn't it? Good luck, every single one of you. Hello, hello. I won't mention your names because these might be gifts, because this is such good quality. How great would that be as a Mother's Day gift? I have got 4 left now. If everybody who had it in their basket checked out, I wouldn't have 4 left at all. 40, I'd be, minus 24 we'd have if everyone checked out, okay. £49.51, every single one of you. I'm wishing you all good luck. Hey, let me show you with another blue stone. What do you think of them together? Oh! Because this quality of Tanzanite can stand up to it, can't it? Oh. Isn't that just beautiful? I've got to leave that with you because I'm so over allocated that as soon as you do check it out, that will be yours. Huge well done. Let me just briefly remind you that I have got that wonderful citrine on its way too, if you want to add a little bit of sunshine to your Tanzanite. Okay. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Let me bring this one to you now. I love this colour. 28 it was, pop it. Let me bring you this. The incredible thing about this stone is it has a lot of connotations to turquoise, and it has a lot of connotations to turquoise specifically, Kingsman, and Sleeping Beauty. Now this is the stone of the collectors, okay? This is known for its turquoise-like beauty, but it is so much scarcer, so much more unusual, something so individual, and something which has got that strength which easily could be compared to Kingsman turquoise or Sleeping Beauty turquoise. This has got beyond the bounds of scarcity. It's a real special chance. Now, what price are we doing on this, please? Am I right in saying that the last time I brought this to air it was $39.95? Hey, good memory me. And that's really unusual for me to remember things like that just because I'm dyslexic, numbers and letters don't stay in my brain. But for me, when I see a strand that is so unusual, and I can't think of another time I've ever seen us do this gemstone, I can't help but have it stick in my mind because there's nothing else like this. The last time that I brought this to air, it was $39.95, and it stayed there, didn't it? It stayed there, it closed there, and it's done it previously and it's done it after. However, we're about to make it a super saver. This is one chance, one shot, make it count. You ready? Good luck. I've got less than 30. It is £23.40. How much of this beautiful ceruleite do you own? How much do you have in your stash at home? If it is less than a strand, now is your chance to own it. Give it a go, feel it, appreciate that rarity and scarcity. And do you know what? If you love having a full collection of gemstones, but you don't have this one in your possession right now, what a great price to be able to add it in. What a great price to be able to collect this and pop this in. I'll show you it again next to the Tanzanite, just in case you've got any, I don't know if you've got any Tanzanite at home. What do you think of them together? If you've got Tanzanite at home, do you think they work? I like those together because I like that they're obviously the same hue, but tonally they're quite different, aren't they? So that's a real wonderful colour. And if you wanted to add a little bit sunshine to it, how about that glowing citrine? I am over allocated on this one right now again, so if you do fancy it, they look really good together, don't they? Good luck, one and all. That is a special one for the collection. I'm lucky enough to own this strand as well. When I got it, it was $39.95. Well done. Let's go and bring to you my birthstone. Oh, amethyst. It's my birthday in a couple of weeks, and if your birthday's in February, if it's still to come or it's been, this is your birthstone. And I'm sure a lot of you who watch Jewellery Maker will know that, but actually a recent study showed that a lot of people didn't know what their birthstone was. And in fact, another proportion of people didn't even know what birthstones were. So it's always nice to educate your audience if you are making and selling or gifting, especially if that person is born in Feb, then this is their birthstone. And what I like about this strand particularly is it's actually a really nice, understandable strand for someone to get your head around. It's not a very complex shape. It's something that people can understand and people can make sense of. And it's also very much the archetypal colour, isn't it? That beautifully almost velvet purple. It is just £6.95 for you today. Let me take that off as well so you can just see how that light shines through. Oonagh, what do you love about this?
Oh, I love it. I love it. It's my birthstone as well. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Gorgeous, isn't it? What do you do with it?
Well, every single one's a pendant, or 2 pair of earrings. It's a stash builder because it's not one item that you can get out of it. No. But it would be nice to hang them all separately as charms on a bracelet.
Nice idea,
yeah.
Nice idea. Go great with your kit actually as well, wouldn't
yes,
it?
it would.
That's got amethyst in it too. Okie pokie, let me move on to... Oh. Wow, okay. If the hue was ever so slightly different in this, what would you say it's closest to? Because for me, hue-wise, it's closest to morganite. Clarity-wise and glow-wise, it's closest to Kunzite.
Oh,
See what I mean about
pretty.
that glow? Sorry to interrupt, Oonagh. What did you say?
Pretty. Sorry.
Really is, isn't it?
Yeah.
So pretty. I love when it's got clarity like this. It's sometimes referred as a rose quartz crystalline. Basically just means the structure's nicely lined up. And that means you get a glow within it, which we don't always see, do we, in rose quartz? But it's lovely that this one does. $14.95 for what is, everyone just pop that down there, a really luxuriant strand, isn't it? Look at how much you're getting on there and how sort of opulent it looks. 14.95 for that quality. And as we say, you know, with gemstones, it's one of those things that, yes, all right, you can get rose quartz for, let's say, £7, but it is often very included. The colour isn't always even. They're smaller pieces. This, though, up to 1.5 centimetres in areas. 14 mil for you today. That is all. Co, are you 28 is your code? Good luck. Okie pokey. Oh, this is fresh. Wow. I've just started watching The Witcher. I think I'm about 4 episodes in maybe. And I also loved Game of Thrones, and I, you know, like Lord of the Rings and things like that. When I'm looking at these, I'm just seeing sort of a shield shape. I'm also seeing this kind of glow that's almost sort of elven, isn't it? It's almost like an elven glow to it. It's really unique. So I could almost imagine this like as shields, maybe with little bits of wire work over the top. I could also see these possibly, if you used a bit of Naust, as sort of like an arrowhead, for example. Maybe do wire work coming from this. We have got something really unique and individual with these ones. 17.43 for you today. What an opportunity this is for you to get your hands on. A sail, yeah, great idea. Lovely Liam, who's our producer tonight, loves a bit of sailing. Maybe a little wire work boat. Yeah, Liam does love sailing. Yeah. Yeah, you can teach it if you want lessons. He hasn't got a boat or anything, but I'm sure he could work something out. 17.43 for you today. That is a lovely strand, isn't it? What would you do with it? Are you going to go along one individual, or are you going to do a whole piece? Because that would be lovely too, wouldn't it? As a maybe a neckline design. Really unique. Good luck, everyone. 17.43. Let me bring Okie Pokely. I can't remember where that came from. I think it came there. Let's go. Right, let me do that one for you whilst I have a nosy. This is disco balls. This is luxury or fantasy pieces. I think it's got a real fun element in this. Oh, what a beautiful piece. I just love how individual it is. It works out really nicely, doesn't it? Do you know what I'm imagining? And I think we're doing this later because we've got a sterling silver half hour. But imagine just one of these dangling from this, because I think it almost has like star-like shine, but that deep inky twilight sky colour. Maybe. $9.99 for you today, usually, but well, actually it should have been $16.95. That's the start price. Ooh, $4.99 now for you today. That is final 11 on these ones if you do fancy it. What are you thinking? Are you going to think a stretch bracelet with these? Or what would you think of these with these ones, Oonagh?
Oh, I think a stretchy bracelet would be lovely.
Great.
But I do think they would go lovely with pearls. Like nice. Dark midnight pearls. Earrings, fabulous, because they illuminate the face. When you've got to have them dangling though, so they swing. They'd be beautiful.
They're divine, aren't they? I love that idea for catching the light. 4 left now, that is it. 4 left now. Should have been $16.95. Today though, $4.99. It's gone. Well done. That's a sellout. Okay, I'm moving on again. And I've... Oh, no, it's all right, pop it. Oh, don't mind if we do. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Okay, what I'm about to bring to you now has been used in the place of diamonds for decades and decades and decades. Have a look. The reason it's been used in the space of diamond is because of the colour and the diamond-like sparkle. It's been used in the place of it a number of times. I'll show you it against white as well to give you an idea of just how much that glows. It's incredible, that, isn't it? We are bringing to you a real richness of luxury here. And just as a quick reminder, as we were mentioning before, sapphire is a stone that is connotated to Mother's Day, which is great for our Mother's Day makes that we're going to get into later. But also, let me remind you that one of the reasons that blue sapphire is so heavily promoted and everyone thinks of sapphire as just being blue before they know more about it is because blue is a more common colour. This is a scarcity. This is rarity. And we're bringing to you your astonishing white sapphire. Look at the beauty and the quality of that strand for that price. Let me just remind you, rarity, scarcity, used as sort of a diamond substitute year after year after year, should be. I've got multi-buyers checking out on this.
I don't blame them.
Oh, me too. You could buy 3 for the original price. So I have people in on this and going, yes, already I know that that is sensational. It is entirely natural. This is your diamond quality. You know, as I say, it's been used by some of the biggest companies in the world as a diamond substitute. But the fact of the matter is, for me anyway, you are getting so much more from this, because would I be able to offer you this kind of, you know, scarcity and unusual level when it comes to diamond? No, because if I brought you a strand of diamond like this, then people would understand it, people would recognise it. Most certainly wouldn't be $49.95, most certainly wouldn't be 150 quid as this was, but still it would be recognisable because it is a little bit more let's just say, you know, understood, isn't it, that diamond can come perfectly white and perfectly clear. It's lesser known with these. How about, as a quick idea, what about with something like that? Yeah? Yeah? Coming up for you in a bit, the pendant. Okay, let me bring you some more, and I'm going to bring, oh, purple garnet. How? Oh, I brought this strand the other day and it absolutely took my breath away, so much so. So when we talk about garnets, remember, we're talking about the name of garnet, we talk about varieties of garnet, we talk about species of garnet as well, don't we? And the reason that I'm bringing them up is because usually if I bring you a garnet that is a peridot garnet, I will expect it to be a purplish red. So the main colour of the body is red, but there's a purple back palette to it. This is just pure purple, which means this really, really, really is. This really is something eye-catching. Garnet of epic proportions. We are bringing to you 14 carat. Just look at that's in a daylight simulator. What do you think? Yeah, that's sensational, isn't it? What do you think about that price? And be honest, some of you will go, Bex, this is natural Mozambique purple garnet, one of the most intense purples I've ever seen. So yeah, I'm all right with 65 quid. Some of you might go, oh, I don't know, I have bought garnet at lower prices before. Let's appease everyone. I'm going to go under £40, and I don't mean by 5p. If you're a collector and you know that this is worth £65, but you're happy to pay just 40, dial now because you're going to be very happy, because it's actually £27.95. Wow. I had to purchase this the other day when I brought it to you because it's just, I'm lucky enough that I get to see a lot of garnet. Genuinely, this proportion, this quality, that epic amount of rich purple, it's not been on my radar.
Get your certificate.
Great tip, yeah. Why is that good for you?
It's just the intensive colour. Nobody would believe it was garnet. It's beautiful. And you just want that provenance, don't you?
Definitely. So that people know what they are getting their hands on. And you can do that. You're watching now. Good luck. Okay. That's a stunner, that is. Let me go and let me remind you, I've got sterling silver half hour coming up in a bit. And I've also got them gorgeous kits. Okay, I'm about to show you a peridot. And I know this is a bit random, but close your eyes. I'm about to show you a peridot. What shape's it going to be? Are some of you going to guess rondelle? Yeah, I had a guess of nuggets as well, yeah? Yeah? Because we see them mostly in nuggets and rondelles. I think the last two I've brought you were definitely nuggets. Rondelles as well. We very rarely see them in a faceted round though, do we? We very rarely see them in faceted rounds. That is so lovely to see in a different shape because it adds more texture to our designs, doesn't it? When we're making with your incredible rounds of peridot, it's obviously going to give you a different fluidity than that of the nuggets and a different movement to that of your rondelles. So if you are lucky and you have maybe 7, 8, 10, 20 peridots in your collection and you would say that less than 10% of them are faceted rounds, and you want to add that texture to a piece, this could be a great time, especially as I'm going to do an on-air deal. We're going to go under 20. We're taking it to $19.95. So if you do fancy it, you know what to do. All the info's at the bottom of your screen to get involved. I have got so much more to come. 9 o'clock, I'm going to bring to you clearance. Next hour, I'm going to be bringing to you kits, that beautiful kit, and don't forget I said both kits today, under £20. Also, in the next hour, as well as a wonderful demonstration from my lovely guest designer Oonagh tonight, we are going to be bringing to you 30 minutes of sterling silver saver deals. Not just that, we have also got our Mother's Day makes coming in with these beauties, loads of strands, and we've got the challenges. We've got loads left to do, so we better go to a break and then we can crack on with those demos.
How would you like to design a kit and launch it with a presenter live on Jewellery Maker? Well, with our upcoming 10th birthday this coming May, we're going to give the chance for one lucky viewer to do just that. All you have to do is send a blank email to the email address below, download the pack, fill in your details and send it back to us. A panel of judges will pick one lucky winner to have their jewellery designed and put into production. You'll get to spend the day at Jewellery Maker, designing projects and finishing pieces with a guest designer, and then you'll get to launch the kit live on Jewellery Maker on the 4th of May. And on top of that, you'll get £200 credited to your Jewellery Maker account. It's that simple. If you're stuck on where to begin, here's a couple of your favourite guest designers on where they get their inspiration from.
I think the first few things you think is the who, what, when and where sort of questions. So who's it for? Is it going to be a necklace? Is it a tiara? Is it a suite? Is it going to be worn at a wedding or to the beach or shopping or something like that? So that's the first thing I'll choose. Is it going to be textiles, a suit tash, wire, all those things? That's got to be considered first. And then I think about how do I pull all those things together. So if I've got large gemstones, I think, well, I'm going to need larger clasps. So making everything fit together, and that actually you can ensure when you've got that kit, you can actually make the piece of jewellery that you've got in mind. You don't have to add or bring anything else into it.
I get a lot of inspiration from being outside and nature, and then I also get inspiration from much quieter times. So the inspiration might come as a thought or a feeling, or in poetry or stories. It's a sort of opening your mind up to lots of things. There's sometimes really energetic things and sometimes really quiet and peaceful things. I think that's how I get my inspiration.
The closing date to get your entries in is March the 3rd, so get your pack today. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, win! You can now book Jewellery Maker workshops online. Just head over to our Jewellery Maker website and click on the workshop link. We have a wide range of workshops from beginner to intermediate, covering a variety of mediums. Once you've found a workshop you would like to attend, simply click on the Book Now button, fill in the required fields, and then press Continue. This will take you through to the payment page. If you have any questions, you can contact our workshop coordinator at any time by emailing workshop@jewellerymaker.com. We look forward to seeing you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. Here at Jewellery Maker, we're always making improvements to give you a better shopping experience. We've recently upgraded our website to make it more user-friendly and easier to navigate around. We now have the guest checkout function, which allows customers to check out quickly without creating an account. Our homepage now informs you with what's currently live on the show, recently aired items, and today's deal of the day. We've improved our website navigation and added new categories to help customers quickly find the products they want. Our online range is growing fast with over 7,000 products available for you to purchase. And don't miss out on hundreds of brand new clearance lines with more added every week. Happy shopping with Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker Studio, Ivy House, Henley Road, Studley, B80 7DU, and make sure you don't forget your customer number. Get making and good luck. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. It's easy to stay in touch with Jewellery Maker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 65,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs, and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with Jewellery Maker.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates through items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from Jewellery Maker. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Welcome back one and all to Jewellery Maker. Thank you so much for tuning in this evening. It's lovely to see you. My name is Rebecca Redican, but you can call me Becky. And today it's time to say howdy, Oonagh. Hi Oonagh, how are you?
I'm well, thank you.
What have you been up to?
Well, my birthday.
Yes, how was it?
Fabulous.
Oh, good. You had all the grandkids over, didn't you?
Some of them.
Right, okay, yeah. Not all of them. Yeah, that would be a lot.
Yeah.
And you had some Chinese food. Did you go for that in the end?
We went to Chinatown and did the parade and had a Chinese meal. Lovely. And then after that they got chicken pox.
Yes, I remember. Yes, because last time I saw you, I was like, how is everyone? Very scratchy.
And then last week, I did a sleepover so the mum and dad could go out for Valentine's.
Oh, that's nice.
We had a Chinese again.
Oh,
so
you're speaking
I'm
my
spoiled.
language. I love it. Oonagh, we have given you some really special kits today, as well as a challenge. Tell us what you loved about this kit first off.
Goes on for miles. It does. It literally goes on. I've made loads with it, and I've still got stuff left over. The purple, the amethyst is lovely. I like the nugget strand. I think you can do a lot with this.
It's got such a nice, almost tumbled pebble look to it, this strand, doesn't it? Sometimes when I think of chips and nuggets, I think very angular, but this has a fluidity to it. It has a sort of, as I say, almost like something that could wash up on shore, you know, on a beautiful beach day. I really appreciate the beauty of this strand. And if I may, just really briefly, But just show it you, because I've got Mother's Day makes strands coming up for you in a bit. You know, imagine something like that as a Mother's Day make.
That looks lovely.
Just as a reminder, Mother's Day, date for the diary, 22nd of March, do not forget. But yeah, look at those in together. I mean, it's, again though, if this was really angular, I'm not sure I'd like it as much, but because you've got that fluidity, it almost mimics the curvature and the polish. Totally, that's
And the
coming
red
up for
one
you.
would look lovely as well.
Oh yes, let me show them together. We do not get to see blood jasper often at all. Yet today, I am going to be bringing it to you in the 8 o'clock, so about an hour from now. They just work, don't they, together?
They really do.
What I'm offering to you now is the Heart of Gold collection, and it is so named because we're bringing to you not just the wonderful amethyst, but also the hearts. Now, this is a full 50 carat piece of your striped agate. Don't know if you can see this if I move my hand out of the way, but you have got the aperture there at the top. So that is extra, extra handy for adding elements to, whether it be a jump ring for onto chain, or you're doing nice wire work bail, for example. What is beautiful about this is not just its sizeability, but how different they are. You know, I've got one here that has got quite a pale interior. This is, thank you, this is one from your second sample, isn't it, Oonagh?
That's right.
And then what about the one that you opted for? Why did you opt for this one?
I didn't have a preference. I like them both.
Yeah.
So I had no problem.
With either. Because that's the thing, that's just such great personality in these, isn't
yes.
there? So we are bringing to you today not just those two strands. Oh, look at that lovely recording. This is in a daylight simulator.
Oh, look. Yes.
This one's got a little... Oh, watch this, hang on. Can you see that little fish looks like he's going swimming in? Can you see?
Yes.
Yeah, you can. Top corner. See him? Looks like a little fish going like he's swimming through and the water's moving. It's fab, that, isn't it? Every single one's different. And it is, of course, Heart of Gold because we have paired wire with this champagne gold. And this is a real special one because I'm not only bringing to you mega structural, which is 1 mil at 10 meters. Remember we were doing it at like 6 meters were we for a bit? 6 meters we were doing 1 mil? No, you're getting the full 10 meters here. But also you're going to be getting 10 meters worth of your 0.4 also. For anyone who's new, they're nice and collective together, aren't they? Those wires.
Yes, definitely. I mean, the 4s are perfect for weaving, and the 1's a good structure. So they're my go-to strands all the time.
The two different thicknesses, yeah. Your jewellery just goes on and on and on. As we look at each one of these pieces, could you tell us a little bit about it and where the ideas came from?
Well,
let's start with the heart.
Start with the pendant.
Yeah.
I made my own chain. I wanted to do a full nugget necklace. So I decided to, instead of putting the pendant onto that, I thought I'd have 2 necklaces.
Gorgeous, yeah.
So
shows how far it goes.
And then I think I've got 2 bracelets. I've been asked at the weekend to do some work with cuff bangles. So I was playing around and I made a small cuff bracelet. And I've also done a rosary link using the gizmo coils to go in.
Yes,
So that's 2 different bracelets.
Yeah.
And earrings. And then I'm going to be playing with a ring mandrel at the weekend, so I've made a ring.
That is a lovely ring. Where did that idea come from?
Just Jewellery Maker's challenge.
Yeah. Just as playing.
Yeah, but there's so much. I mean, I've got enough for another bracelet, or even another necklace, or what, 8 rings?
It's brilliant, that, isn't it?
So fabulous.
So let's just remind me how many pieces of jewellery we've got there. We've got the big pendant, we've got 2 bracelets, we've got 2 pairs of earrings.
6, is it? 2 necklaces,
and a ring.
2 bracelets, earrings and a
So
ring.
is that 8,
6.
is it?
6.
2. Oh, right, yes, so that's...
The
yes,
other
so
kit's
there's 8.
at the end.
I'm confused. Right, okay, so the bracelet, yes, so 6 then. So
6.
let's say we did them for a tenner each. Not that we would sell them on for that, obviously. You know, just even if for a kit they were a tenner each. That'd be 60 quid for the kit. Not a bad price. But actually, surely, £2.99 an item's even better. I promise you both kits today would be under £20. I didn't say that one of them was actually going to be £17.95.
That's really good.
I love this collection for that price, because I will just let you know that this heart has never been sold by itself before. Never, ever, ever. You've never been able to buy it alone. And also, let me just let you know that this strand launched at £12.95. The first time this was ever on air by itself, it was £12.95. So what you're getting here today is you're buying this and you're getting this and all the wire for a £5. Now the heart has never been sold by itself, but that is not a £5 heart. When I looked for it, was £7.95 would be if it were sold by itself, which it currently isn't. But yeah, you're buying the strand and then you're getting the 3 other elements for a £5. I think that's a brilliant opportunity, considering how beautiful this colour collection is, how versatile this colour collection is, but also how far you've made the jewellery go.
Oh, it was easy working with it though.
Yeah.
It really was. Enjoyed it.
It is £17.95. If someone's watching at home now going, is this for me, isn't this for me, what would you, you know, who would you say this is for? Do you think a beginner could work with it?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Don't be frightened of wire. Really don't. A lot of people are frightened of pendants and they're not sure how to hang them. So what I'll do tonight is I'll show you how to make a quick and easy pendant. Bail. Sorry, I couldn't get the words out.
No, it's all right. I knew where you were going with it.
But it's quite easy to do. And then you just go from there. You've seen everybody do rosary links, so I really think that you could have a lot of fun with this. And
Yeah.
you can't do anything wrong with wire, but you can get better if you practice.
Yeah, that's a really good point to make. And that's exactly what we're going to do for you now. Just as a brief reminder as well, after this demonstration, we are going to be doing some sterling silver as well. So loads more to come. But for now, I'm with you, Oonagh.
Thank you. I need to change my glasses.
Always a good idea.
Yes. I've taken the 1mm wire and it goes through the hole quite easily. So all I need
Oh, that's really good.
is the length of that, maybe. I always work from the reel, but today I won't for this.
So how much would you say you've got there? About?
It's about 8 inches.
Right, okay. About 15 centimetres-ish, 15,
But I
20.
won't need as much as this.
Okay.
And, it's easier just to show it. When you're working with a longer piece of wire, it's a lot easier to work. All I'm doing is literally bending it in my fingers to get a nice bail, what I want.
So that goes to show how lovely and malleable this wire
it
is.
It's very easy to work with. Then I'm going to take some of the 0.4 wire.
Of which you had 10 metres in the kit on screen.
That's right. Take about a yard, a metre, roughly. What we're going to do with this, what I have done with this piece, excuse me, I'll show you there. Right, you can make it as ornate as you want it to be. Say we turn the end here. I'm going to cut that there. It'd be easier for you to see. I usually do all the cutting at the end and finishing off.
And why is that? You do all the
Because you
cutting
might
at the
want
end.
to do that little bit more.
I see.
To decorate it more. I'll turn that round because I'll have it going that way. And I'll just turn that to there. So what we'll do is we'll have a ring going and we'll probably sit it at about there, and I'll take the... Now, I always work with the wire in the middle. I'll start it at the bottom.
And why'd you start in the middle of the 0.4?
Well, if I have ends, if you start at the bottom, you've got an end.
Yeah.
And then when you finish wrapping, you've got another end. Whereas if you start the two together and weave them, your ends are going to be in the same place.
Got you.
And they're going to be easy to disguise.
Yeah, I get you.
I hope this is an easy enough make for you to see. But we'll wrap around this one 3 times. 2, 3. And then the other wire I'll wrap around that one 3 times. I should have probably done a little bit more prep for you to see this, but we'll see how we go. 2, 3. Now I've left quite a large bail on this, but you might want to make it a little bit smaller. It's entirely up to yourself. Then we'll take both wires around both and just make it a little bit fancy.
So do you do one at a time then when you're going
No,
around both?
I'm working both together because you couldn't do one and wrap the two and then continue with the one. You've got to work them both, a bit like laces.
I see.
But you do whatever pattern that you feel that you want to do. And this one here, I've wrapped 3 times around one wire, but I actually wrapped around the, I don't know if you can see that.
No, I think it needs to be just a little bit closer there. Oh, I can hold it up if you like.
Right. Well, with this one, I started at one end of the wire and wrapped it round the coil, and then continued with one wire, wrapping 3 times round. I'll turn that one. There. Can you see that?
Yeah.
So I wrapped round the coil, then I wrapped 3 times round the right wire, then both wires, then 3 times the right, both wires, 3 times the right, both wires, and I continued, and then I slightly turned it round and did the back the same. So that's how you would do your own bail.
Okay.
And if, like this one's quite large, if you felt that you wanted it smaller, after you've woven it, you can actually bend it in, so you can get it to change shape.
Okay, yeah.
And
is that even once it's woven?
When it's woven, it's easier to do, yes.
Cool, isn't it?
But then you've got your nylon pliers or your flat nose pliers. If you give it a gentle squeeze, and all your wires straighten up, and you can just push them in together like that.
What a lovely design. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
You're welcome.
That's lovely design, that, isn't it? And don't forget, if you do want the kit, you're getting change on a 20 note, $17.95 for you. Let me just remind you, this is your next kit coming up. Well, this is one of the pieces in the next kit. One of the pieces. And it's under £20. Ooh. It's amazing, that, isn't it? Okay, we've got loads more. All right, I'm with you. Where to, lovely? Let's go. And don't forget, at past, I'm starting that sterling silver half hour. Oh! Now, Oonagh, what are you thinking of these ones?
Oh, holiday time and summertime and spring.
Yeah.
Bracelets every day.
Yes. And even... Yeah? What about with...
Oh, yes.
Yeah?
Oh. They're like little hearts, aren't they?
Yeah. Cute, aren't they?
They're lovely.
What we're bringing to you today is wonderful agate hearts, and we're bringing them to you with that knot in between each one, so the fluidity is absolutely beautiful as it stands. But obviously you will want to attach a clasp or something to these, and if you wanted to, you could just do that by attaching something onto the ends here, maybe a glue-on bail for a glue-on clasp, for example. Or the other great thing about them being individually knotted is, let's say, and we've all been here, haven't we, that there's a really personality-filled strand like this one, and then you're making a design, and it is well known that the one you really want is going to be smack bang in the middle, isn't it? So you're going to have to cut the strand, you're going to have to take all of them off. You always say to yourself, I'm going to put them in a little safe place, put them in a pot, and then I'll remember that they're there. But you never do you? And then, you know, that's it. With this, though, if I want that one and I cut it here, literally only that one will come off. So it's brilliant for creativity, things like that. We are bringing it to you today, £11.95 today. It is a wonderful, big big 2 centimetre heart on each accountancy for now just £6.95.
Oh,
this
brilliant.
is a head turner of a strand, isn't it?
Yeah.
And just imagine it, you know, with some of my Mother's Day makes coming up for you in a bit. And the 8 o'clock maybe.
Or bag charms as well, they'd be fabulous for bag charms.
Give us a clue, how would we make a bag charm, Oonagh?
Piece of chain, keyring holder, and a little bit of wire.
Job's a good one.
It is.
£6.95 today. That is a very, very, very good price, Liam says. Exactly like that. We're moving on. I've got to be quick again. And I'm going to bring you another heart one. Now, this is Holiday. This is...
Oh, pretty.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I love the personality of each of these. What does that one make you think of?
I'm
And
just
then what if
thinking-
I flip it around? Sorry to interrupt.
Sorry, all the summer dresses that you wear with that colour in. And they do. They have all these colours in. Beautiful.
Classic blue is Pantone's colour of the year, and it's that almost TARDIS blue, isn't it, that you see in there?
Okay.
We are bringing to you today a should-be deal of £14.95. There's a lot of different looks there, isn't there? But Liam says, I'm in one of them moods. The Plummet Prince is in the building. Making naught but pals, but you're a friend worth making. £6.56 for you today. We have got for you. I absolutely adore the beauty and quality of this. What would you do with it, please, Oonagh?
Again, bag charms, key rings, just fun bracelets.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, do you know what I've just looked at and just thought then? Some of them look a little bit wing-like. So maybe you could almost do like a butterfly style design actually, popping them back to back and doing like a wirework body maybe to it. Actually with the technique that Oonagh's just taught us, because that's quite nice texture, doesn't it? That could be quite a cool idea. There's lots of you with these. Liam says he is going to get into trouble for this price, so if you could check it out, that'd be great. Because it'd make his life a lot easier. It'll be much better for him. Do you know what? I know, I mean, I just need to, because we mentioned a bracelet, I just have to show you this. That is solid sterling silver and gold plating. It's incredible that, isn't it? And I've got some like stampers you could add texture to, or maybe you'd engrave in it. Ah! Oh, can't wait to bring you that.
Oh.
Liam wants to know what everyone is doing with it in their basket. He didn't put it like that. He said, come on, stop messing about. Check it out your baskets. Just because we are over, he didn't say it that high pitch, but yeah, there are loads of you with this in your baskets today. If you do want to grab it, then do check out just whilst that offer's on air. They get quite nicely. And moving on, not long till the silver time. One more agate heart now. 390 carats this time. So this was the first strand that I did for you. And this is the strand I'm bringing to you now. I think the colours on this one are slightly more subdued, and also obviously there's that difference in carat weight. We're bringing to you 9 of this one. No, 9 went up to 17. 17 left we've got. We have got for you $9.95 today as that price point. If you do fancy grabbing it, it is your chance to do so right here, right now. I have got pearls coming up for you in silver. I have got stampables coming up for you. I've got head pins. I've got hearts. I've got perfect Mother's Day makes on their way. For now, though, let me bring you a very special strand of amethyst. We are bringing to you a high caliber gemstone. It's well known, it's highly regarded. Amethyst is one of those stones that I think a lot of people know from being knee-high to a grasshopper. It's one of those stones that you know, I think, from a very young age, and that is because it has such presence, and it's really well known, not just in the industry, but outside of it as well. When you think about amethyst, even when you were younger, you probably imagined this kind of colour, didn't you? And you probably imagined this kind of shape. And you almost definitely imagined this amount of sparkle, right? I'm going to bring this to you right here, right now. It is a Super Saver. Steve Super Saver. $29.95 is a should-be price. Amethyst, Zambian amethyst for you. Rich, intense, beautiful amethyst. That wonderful cut that is giving you so much sparkle against that luxuriant purple background. But it is a Super Saver. Should be £30. It's gone down under a tenner. £9 and 96 pence for you today. Yep, it is a Super Saver. It is Zambian amethyst. You know, let's think about the qualities that you're seeing locked within every single stone of this. It is luxurious and opulent, to say the least. This is a £30 strand, isn't it?
How many is on there?
Oh, blimey, good point.
Yeah.
Plenty.
If you're selling that for profit,
About 40.
just make earrings.
Yeah, about
But
40.
for that price, you could make yourself a hero piece, couldn't you? And put it all in one necklace. Be lovely.
Really lovely, right? £9 and 96 pence for you today. If you do want to grab it, you have the opportunity. £9 and 96 pence for you today. A rich beauty there for you, luxurious as well with that in the kit, and even whoop. I mean, that did sell out, didn't it? Or have I made that up? We might have done, and if it is, that is salt in the wound, and I apologise. We have got $9.96 for you today. Good luck. Okie dokie. A couple more opportunities until I dive into that sterling silver. I adore this strand so much. I've actually got this shape and strand in a few different stones, and the reason is because I love the way that the light moves on this when you're wearing it, and I love how, although they are heart-shaped, they're not the blatant, big, bold heart shape. You'll see what I mean. Lovely light, lovely movement. Do you know what I mean? They're not too OTT, are they? I've got them in the Howlite, and I've got them in a black onyx, I want to say it is, can't remember now. Yeah, and I've got them in something else. They are beautiful, aren't they? They're so wonderfully individual. And I love too that these ones are flattened, so it means that they're flattened, doming around the sides, so it's almost like we've made, imagine like a heart-shaped sticker rock, it's almost like we sliced it like that, and that gives you this really nice crisp finish. And I like that crisp finish because I think it makes it, again, comfortable to the skin, but also I think it makes that heart seem a little bit more crisp, a little bit more honest, a little bit more maybe versatile, in the sense of if I wanted to use a few of these to create a flower shape, they're going to nuzzle in really nicely with one another. They're not going to be sort of, you know, because of the smooth edges, they're not going to be kind of rolling in and you know, overtaking one another. They're going to sit really nicely. Final 20 now, and we're going to bring them to you for less than a tenner. $7.95 today. We are bringing to you some real treats of a deal, to be honest, tonight. We really, truly are. £7.95 for you today. A wonderful strand. I think that's so beautiful. And let me just show you these actually with something like one of these. They could work quite well, couldn't they?
Yeah, they would.
Maybe even have them kind of pointing all into one another. So it's almost like you have the points going towards that side, and then on this side the points would go in that direction as well. Shall I bring these to you now? I want to say these because there ain't one, there ain't two, there is actually 3 of these today. Now these are centre drilled right through the centre of these ones, so that means that they're dead easy to hang from. Literally, if you wanted. Hang on. And voila, done and dusted, sorted. And all you need to do is maybe pop a little loop on the top and you're ready and raring to go. Because remember, I'm bringing these to you later, they're gold-plated head pins. But yeah, they work beautifully, don't they, with something like that? Dead easy to do. We are bringing to you today your Mexican Zebra Jasper, pack of 3 guaranteed, $9.95 for you today on these ones. Those extra long sterling silver head pins are on their way for you today. Liam's saying these should have been $24.95 really, but $9.95 today. He's lied to me, he says. He's going to do one more before we do the silver. It's the bundle. Oh! Hearts.
Oh, they're huge.
Very dynamic,
lovely.
very dramatic, very eye-catching hearts. I love how eye-catching they are. I love how intriguing they are to look at, because you have got the opportunity to stamp on these on this side if you wanted, or you could give it to a special.
Oh.
Aww. Now, you're going to be getting 9 of these today. So 9 of them. So maybe for Mother's Day, you know, something like this could be quite a nice gift for a nanny, couldn't it? For your nan or your nanny. We could turn it into...
Do you know what it's made me think
cord,
of?
maybe? Go on.
Peter Pan.
Oh, the dog!
Yes, the old English sheepdog, Nanny.
So cute!
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Uh-huh. So you could... they're not sterling silver.
No, they're not. Well,
brilliant.
feel the weight.
Oh, lovely.
They're amazing, aren't
You
they?
could use them for dog tags and things, couldn't you, as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
$3.95 for 9.
Oh, wow.
That is a real opportunity for something very, 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 very well priced, isn't it? And we're bringing to you today a total super saver. So if you do want to grab them, £3.95 for you today. Well done, everyone. Let me bring you some sterling silver. Thank you, Mina. And let me bring you those head pins straight off the bat. Now I need to let you know, I've got a few bits of gold-plated sterling silver in this sort of half hour. I also need to let you know that I've got plenty of treats in front of me, but due to our scheduling, we need to basically squeeze them in this next half hour. So, do me a favour, if you see anything that you like, do just seize the moment and grab it, because we might not stick around on them for a long time. And I know that it can be a bit of a pain to add things to your basket if the graphics aren't on. So if you do see out you like, then do grab them whilst you have the opportunity. I am bringing to you your extra long, super strength, solid sterling silver, gold plated head pins. Now these are dramatic. Our usual head pins will go up to about there as an average room. So you're getting a huge amount extra. Now that means that, say you're going to be popping a stone onto this, for example the Zebra Jasper as I showed you before. If you're going to be popping your Zebra Jasper onto this and you're thinking, well Bex, what's the point in having the extra long one, because I know I want to do a little root loop. You have got gold plated solid sterling wire that you could rosary link, or you could attach maybe I don't know, maybe this bangle, yeah? You wanted to add some chain to it, but you want it to all be solid gold-plated sterling silver. You might not have any jump rings. You could make your own or do a double loop to make it really strong, to add chain on there if you wanted to. There's plenty you could do with the extra amount. Also, of course, you can make full earrings with these, can't you? An all-in-one earring piece. I'm bringing to you 10 with genuine gold that's going to be touching the skin for $5.95. And the thing is to remember, that price point for 10 of these, it's almost actually like you're getting the same amount of metal as you would in 15 of these. So actually $5.95 is a brilliant deal. And these are the flat-based ones, so they're a bit more subdued, aren't they, Oonagh?
They are. And you know the bracelets we get, the sliding bracelets that are done in the gold plate, silver bracelets. If you want to put a few gems in between and you want to keep it all sterling silver, gold plated, they're perfect for that, but you need them in your stash for definite.
They're a good additive. Well done. Let me bring you, oh, I love this. The bangle.
No, I like that.
I just need to show you how stunning this is. Now, if you want it, you can literally, with the help of your bangle mandrel, you can literally just lay this up, pop a gemstone from each one, and that could be your bangle ready to go. Stamp into it with some letters, and I've got some letters on the show tonight that were a super saver. Or add texture to this, and that is a personalised design. You could even engrave on it with your engraving tool. And if you wanted to as well, for added security, because you've got the two loops here, you could pop maybe a little bit of cord or a little bit of chain here as well, and that you could undo this so that you can take it off in that way if you wanted. Let's remember too, loads of surface area on the inside. Maybe you've got sort of a, you know, a hidden meaning bracelet. So maybe on the inside it has people's names.
Ooh,
maybe it's a christening bracelet. Pardon?
Get the Dremel out and engrave. That would be lovely.
So you could put Mother's Day names maybe in this. We have got for you solid sterling silver. Now, I've got way over 7.5 grams. Now, let me just remind you, that is a mammoth amount of precious metal at any occasion. But remember, some of that is that luxuriant gold that is absolutely lashings and lashings on this. Did a little bit of research before the show and was looking to find gold-plated sterling silver bangles. Now, I don't know the weight of them, but the cheapest one that I could find was $39.99, and that was the lowest cost one I could find. And already, we're $24.95. How much is that per gram, Liam? Do you mind getting your abacus out? £3.33 per gram. We're saying at the moment, because silver's gone down a bit in price recently, which is always nice, but yeah, we're saying at the moment that if you can get solid sterling silver for about £4.80, is it, or at £4.90? I'm going to say £4.80 to play it safe, but we're saying if you can get it for £4.80 per gram, you've got yourself a good price there. But that would of course be ignoring all of the gold over this too. Oh, I've only got 10 available at this point. For the final ones of you, £2.66 a gram we're going to make it. $19.95 for you today. That is a very, very good deal indeed. Margaret from Berkshire, who bought this straight off the bat when it was 25 quid. Well done, you only paid $19.95. To the collector in Essex who came in straight away off the bat, well done, you too only paid $19.95, even though you checked out earlier, because everybody pays the final closing. If you like the look of this star, I've got them all coming up for you later, but I love the idea of just adding one to that section. I want to do the stars for you actually, if I may. I'm going to bring you 3 of these, and these are another thing that if you wanted to stamp or engrave onto, then you could. Maybe you're, you know, on Mother's Day, you're going to be giving a gift to someone who actually isn't your mom, but is maybe like a maternal figure, or maybe is a mate who's just there for you, and maybe you don't want to give them a heart, maybe you just want to let them know they're a star. This is going to be perfect for that, isn't it? We've got 1.8 grams in total, and that is across, you know, the board on these, obviously. This could very, very, very easily, $6.95, great deal. This could really, really, really easily, remembering that I brought to you the sterling silver head pins, didn't I? So what you could do with this to keep it all in good quality is literally pop one through this design, and then you'll have a really long tail left over, obviously. There you are, hook that up. You have a really long tail left over, so that could just be made into a little loop. And with all of that long tail, you could maybe wrap from here to here a little gemstone from there, and you could maybe do your birthstones. Yeah, exactly.
Fabulous.
That's going to look lovely, isn't it? What would you do with these?
Which is what you've said. Great minds.
Oh, I agree. $6.95 for you. Well done. Orky porkily. I'm going to do the silver version now, and these are very pretty because they've got almost a slight brushed effect to them. It's not blatantly obvious. It's not like a satin finish. It's just, yeah, right. It's a shooting star.
Yeah.
You're right there, yeah?
Yeah.
Nearly giving yourself a stitch there, haven't you? Huh? We are bringing to you these wonderful open stars. I love these because they do have that delicacy to them in the shine. It's kind of hard to see maybe the difference, but tell you what, if I show you it in comparison to a heart that I've got coming up, I mean, I have just got my mucky mitts on this one, but just to give you an idea, because it's easier to see, isn't it? Because you might look at these and go, Bex, they just look normal high shine silver. If I give that a shimmy and then give that a shimmy, you can see the difference, can't you? Yeah, it's quite dramatic, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, hello. Ooh. Yeah, could do. $5.95 for you today on those three wonderful stars. They're so eye-catching, aren't they? They're so bright. Yeah, as I say, they've got that wonderful, slightly mattified finish. So if you do pair it with something really high shine, these are going to stand out.
I would keep them in the stash because you've always got somebody saying, oh, can you make me this for so-and-so's birthday? And it's an easy, quick make. And with the chains that we get here.
Yeah.
And we've still got them on the website, haven't we? On the essentials. So just grab a chain, or grab 3 chains, and you've got 3 presents.
Easy peasy. $5.95 for you. Well done. And moving on. Let's do some of the hearts now, shall we? And let me bring to you the gold-plated hearts. Now, these are drama-filled. And what I love the idea with these ones is, and I will just let you know, this is your Alexandra collection, you are getting this very en vogue open detail, which I have to say I just love. What do you think? Isn't that just beautiful? What we have got for you today is your... Hang on. No, these ones are sterling silver. Yeah. Hang on, hang on. I think he's put the wrong graphics in. I've got them in 14. Sorry, I will bring you the gold. I'm bringing to you the silver now, but let me just give you an idea. Just look at how that shape is so beautifully suspended, and the size of it means that you are getting that very sort of Monica Vinader-esque look, aren't you? Or that Katie Hollow kind of look. You've got this real movement with them. But because you're getting that very en vogue use of void space, which is massive again for 2020, I think you could do something quite dramatic with these, but you know it's not going to weigh you down. Earrings, for example, with a 2, and then maybe one with a smaller heart, or even one with one of the pearls that I'll do you in a second, or up on a bit, that you could pop underneath it, and you could go quite dramatic, but without being, you know, OTT about it. Bringing to you it for $13.95 today. Even pop one there actually. $13.95 for you today. Hey, what about cutting off the loops there and actually soldering that on? That could be quite nice, couldn't it? Just at the side. We are bringing it to you at $13.95, and that is for all 3. Consider another place that you could go and get hearts like this or heart shapes like this in precious metal. You know, whenever I think of the heart shape, I always think of the Tiffany logo, you know, the Tiffany branding, whereby on a lot of their designs they will have the heart shape and then they'll have the, you know, if found, please return to Tiffany. What we have got for you with this, I think, is that real nod towards a very chic name within the industry. We're bringing to you a massive, luxurious amount of gold that is going to be against the skin if you have these. I love that detail. What do you think about the gold ones?
I like both of them. I think they're very highly polished and both look designer. And the earrings, oh, the earrings are going to be fabulous. But sometimes less is more, so you might not want to add a gemstone, you might just want the heart. I think that would be lovely.
I have got for you today a gold-plated 925 sterling silver. Remember that these are plated in gold. I will just let you know, and I think, you know, this is something to be really clear about. We have got a new rule which is coming into play, and it will happen within the next few days. That is that sterling silver, if something is plated in sterling silver and then it has gold or rose gold over the top, we will no longer be able to do them at the same prices. It's a new rule that is understandably coming in because gold costs more. And also we have to plate them. It takes a really long time. So just to let you know, that rule is on its way. And so deals like that, I mean, it's just incredible. I'm going to do the rose gold version. And these ones have been very, very popular in the past. What does rose gold colour make you think of? Yeah, lovely. Yeah. Paul says romance. Have a little look. Little romantic Paul. That wonderful blush colour. These are so head turning. Oh my days. £9.95. Liam says, yeah, because why not? I like your thought process, Liam. I do. It's because it's last in stock, he's saying. And don't forget, if you do want last in stock, that last hour was less than 30 of everything. What about if you're a cat lover? Meow. Or should that be? Meow. Maybe. £9.95. Good luck, all three of those. That's a brilliant deal. How about sterling silver butterflies now? Are these the ones that have the little stones in them? Where are you, pals? Hey, cutie zirconias. Are these the ones? They might be slightly different. Oh, I think they are actually. But I did... Oh, no, I don't think they are. Soldering with the lovely Hayley Kruger. She taught us how to work with little, delicate butterflies recently. And she taught us how to solder them into a ring. And these, if they weren't the same, they are very, very similar indeed. I adore the look of this. Now you are going to be getting 5 of them. They've got the 2 connection points here, and each and every single one of them is inlaid with 8 cubic zirconia. So you're getting a lot of beauty and a lot of interest within each and every one of these butterfly wings. We're rolling it down for you today, and we're going to bring you all 5 at £7.95. That is it. All 5 at £7.95. And remember, I have got on the way lots of lovely flowers on their way. Flowers and butterflies, of course, a lovely pairing together, being one of Mother Nature's motifs. £7.95. What would you do with these on Oonagh?
Well, I like the idea of you saying solder, but if you can't solder, there's nothing to stop you gluing them onto a gemstone like that one, or even fixing them onto one of the hearts. I think it's just something that would set it off, wouldn't it? And catch your eye.
I agree. Catching the eye, totally. Because even though they're dainty, they have oomph, don't they?
Or the pack a punch.
Yes. Yeah. So £7.95 there. A lovely look that's coming through on these, and maybe, you know, even on one of the stars as well that I did for you, just because these were slightly satin finish, as I said. Quite nice, that, aren't they? Yeah.
Yes.
Let me bring to you next. Oh, what is it? More butterflies, but this time with coloured stones within them. These are much larger. Right. Let's bring one of my favourite colours. Purples. Purple's my favourite colour. I love how rich that looks. And isn't it nice? Can you see how the wings almost pick up the purple around it? Let me bring you another colour now. Which one would you like? Clear or pink?
Pink.
Let's do that then. What do you think?
Wow.
That's a really exotic pink, isn't it? It's really almost pink sapphire. And lastly, but by no means leastly.
Can I have the clear?
Yes, good. Yes, you can. Diamond-like quality within the clear. This is going to go with everything. £9.95. You don't have to pick which one you want for £9.95, and let's face it, if you go into a well-known store, then they would be more than £9.95 each, wouldn't they? In fact, I was in a little-known place called Disneyland Paris not that long ago, and they have a Pandora shop within that well-known location. And the charms within there, the individual ones you can get, start at about £65 each. I'm not saying that these are the same, obviously, but they are literally £65 each. £9.95 for 3. Well done. Let's bring more treats, and I'm going to
Stash for birthday presents. Beautiful.
Great idea. Oh yes. Oh. Oh well, I've just said charm bracelet. Hello. I have not seen these before. Show you. Blue lace agate, one of your favourite agates, right? And is it how serene it is that you adore? Yeah, me too. And let me show you. There you are, look.
Wow. I like that.
That is
Yeah.
fabulous.
It is.
So that right there is solid sterling silver, and you've got that wonderful blue lace agate. So what you can do is you can pop this on your standardised charm bracelets, or the charm bracelets you've already got,
All right.
but then it will sit down lower than most of them. So that's really going to catch your eye. Oh, you're joking. Well, I have never seen anything like this. You're right there, Ben.
It's like a little turtle head.
Does it fit?
That's lovely, that. Really lovely.
Well done. Okay, I'm moving on. Oh, yay! Loads of jump rings. Oh, actually, they'll go with the heart. Grab them. 9 to 5. Solid sterling silver. Pop that through there. Done and dusted. Oh, you knew I was going to ask you this. Honestly, I mean, I don't know how many shows we've done together now, but it's like you read my brain, and I love it. Yeah, you see, that's what it is. Let me hand you one. Well, I'll hand you two. There you are.
Thank you.
These are solid sterling silver. So you knew what I was going to ask you, which was, you know,
Right.
how are you opening jump rings? So I'm with you, Oonagh. For anyone who's
They're very
new.
hard to see, but I've got it so that the join is at the top, and you 2 pairs of pliers. They've both got to be flat nose, and you just open it like that.
Yeah. How easy is that?
So
And then
easy.
you can link it into another one, or into a heart.
Pop it into the
Beautiful.
heart, and you get that swing and dangle. It's lovely. And you can feel them biting together, but just to be sure, just press. And that's perfect. Ready for your chain.
It's brilliant, isn't it? These are must-have treats, especially when you're getting 50 for £9.95. Now, I believe that we see jump rings infrequently anyway, particularly in precious metals, and even more so when they're in a plated precious metal as these ones are. So it's solid sterling silver with real rose gold over the top. That gives a real luxury, doesn't it?
Oh, it does. And they feel nice.
Yeah.
They don't feel thin. They're nice, chunky jump rings.
And why is that a good thing for anyone who's new?
It's got strength. It looks good. And it doesn't look as though you've skimped.
Good point, yeah. Yeah, you're giving good quality. £9.95 today. They're going to hold nice big pendants as well because they're a bit thicker too. Even maybe one of the cats.
That's a
I'm
good
going to bring you
price.
that one now.
Really good price.
I'm going to bring you this one. Oh, for all of you cat lovers. Or even for those of you who are interested in sort of the ancient Egyptians. It's my birthday at the end of this month, on the Thursday, I think it is this year, 27th, I think it's a Thursday. And I'm going to go and see the Tutankhamun exhibition on the Friday, because it's in London at the moment and it's the last time it's going to be taken out of Egypt. You know, the Tutankhamun exhibit with obviously the tomb and all of the things that go with it. But the fact of the matter is that I'm going to head down there, and obviously I've not been before, although it's been something I've really wanted to for years. I imagine I'm going to see a lot of this imagery, because cats were almost held deity-like status, didn't they, in the ancient Egyptian times. We are bringing to you your rose gold plated 925 cat on the moon. So maybe you've got one of the amber owls or something. The owl and the pussycat would be great, wouldn't it? We are bringing to you £8.95 today on this wonderful 3D piece. And let me just turn it around a bit.
It's got a lovely tail, that cat, hasn't it?
Yeah. That's beautiful, isn't it? And it's nice too, because could you see how you've got a little aperture point just here and here? So if you wanted to add a birthstone, you could. £8.95. We, after the break, are going to be diving into our quick mother makes time, and in this time we're going to be looking at these wonderful flower strands. We're bringing to you 7 different varieties that you can get your hands on. So I will just say to you that if any of these are taking your fancy, we're going to be bringing them to you at best ever deals very, very soon. I've also got some more demos from the lovely Oonagh, so don't go anywhere. We'll be back in a few.
Tune into Jewellery Maker every morning at 8 a.m. for our breakfast club. We'll be bringing you low prices, last chance to buy, and end-of-line stock. Make sure you're watching, because once the deals are gone, they're gone. Check out your Wall of Fame entries in this hour and be in with a chance to win £100 credit to your account. The Breakfast Club on Jewellery Maker.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity, is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates through items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from Jewellery Maker. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Love Jewellery Maker but don't have an account? You can now purchase items on the Jewellery Maker website through our guest checkout. To do so, select the products you wish to purchase and head over to the shopping basket. Simply enter your email address and select Continue as Guest below. After this, the checkout process is simple. Select your quantity and delivery option and then check out securely. Enter your billing details and either a credit card or PayPal account and proceed to payment. From here, you still have the option to create an account if you wish, making shopping online easier for you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker Studio, Ivy House, Henley Road, Studley, B80 7DU, and make sure you don't forget your customer number. Get making and good luck. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. Here at Jewellery Maker, we're always making improvements to give you a better shopping experience. We've recently upgraded our website to make it more user-friendly and easier to navigate around. We now have the guest checkout function, which allows customers to check out quickly without creating an account. Our homepage now informs you with what's currently live on the show, recently aired items, and today's deal of the day. We've improved our website navigation and added new categories to help customers quickly find the products they want. Our online range is growing fast with over 7,000 products available for you to purchase. And don't miss out on hundreds of brand new clearance lines with more added every week. Happy shopping with Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. You can now book Jewellery Maker workshops online. Just head over to our Jewellery Maker website and click on the workshop link. We have a wide range of workshops from beginner to intermediate, covering a variety of mediums. Once you've found a workshop you would like to attend, simply click on the Book Now button, fill in the required fields, and then press Continue. This will take you through to the payment page. If you have any questions, you can contact our workshop coordinator at any time by emailing workshop@jewellerymaker.com. We look forward to seeing you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Welcome back. Thank you for joining me today. It's really, really lovely to be with you. I hope your week is going fantastically. And if not, we're about to add, hopefully...
Sorry, it was been.
That's all right. We are hopefully going to offer to you a little bit of that optimistic springtime feeling with today's must-have. Today's must-have is a bit different, actually. Because technically what we're going to bring to you is 7 today's must-haves. We were going to do them all in a bundle, but realised that actually with this collection, there may well be one strand that you want to buy 2 or 3 of, and actually some colours that you know aren't quite for you and your stash and for your friends and family. So we're going to do 7 separate. And we are going to start off with the challenge, the Ocean Jasper. Oonagh, you've worked with this. What do you love about it?
I haven't even used half the strand. I love it. It's fabulous. We've had the flowers before in the past and they've always gone down well, and they're always easy to use.
We are bringing to you such beauty.
Yeah, they're lovely.
It's just so individual, isn't it? These colours are so unique. Why did you go for this colour with them of wire, please, Oonagh?
It's hard to say. I think you could have used any colour wire. It was what was close to hand, the champagne gold.
It worked so nicely, though.
But the antique bronze would have looked equally as nice, I think, or even the copper.
And that's the great thing about shades like this. It's incredible amounts of versatility.
That's right.
We have got for you today 200 carats worth of your ocean jasper. And we have got 27 pieces that you are going to be getting on the strand. Bringing to you 27 rings if you wanted. Or you could do maybe 3 bracelets. Or you could, of course, do,
13.
let's say, 13 pairs of earrings. And also have something else left over. This is a strand that's going to go very, very far. And because of that, we should be doing these at $15.95 every day of the week. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. However, this is not an every day of the week opportunity. It's today's must-have. Let's do it. We're going to give you a price and a half on these right now. £16, I like it. £12, I like it more. But today, $8.95. We have the opportunity to grab it, take it and run with it. £8.95 only in on this one for you today. What a chance you have got here to just get something different, to get something unique, to get something very unusual, and to get something which has personality. Hello Leslie, hi Margaret, Amanda, Susan. I've got Victoria in with me. Hello Victoria. Sue, you're in. Hi Rachel. I've got a Suzanne, you've just checked out. In Port Talbot, thanks for joining us. Rachel, you're in North Yorkshire, lass, lovely to see you. Amanda, you're in as well. I've got a brand new person with me as well. I've got a collector from Berkshire, well done to you. Loads and loads and loads of you coming in for this one. It's a beautiful colour, isn't it? Really unique. And if you are looking at it, you're going back to like it, but I'd like to pair it maybe with some more sort of woodland colours. Then I have got some more of the greens coming up for you in a bit. They work quite nicely now. Almost like the changing of the seasons. So these ones here, although it's an ocean jasper, it could almost be like an autumn jasper, couldn't it? And then pairing it with more of these sort of summery tunes. That's on its way. In fact, I'll do it now. Fancy jasper I've got for you now. These fancy jasper have really got those wonderful colours lying through there, which I think really depicts well, when I look at them anyway, I kind of think of Cath Kidston colours. I think a little bit of Wind in the Willows colours. You know, when you think of like Wind in the Willows, the TV show with David Jason, you know, that show. You have got, did I go a bit Welsh then? I do that sometimes. But yeah, you've got those kind of colours in with this, haven't you? Those almost watercolour hues that you can see through these. I don't know if any of you used to get the Flower Fairy books. Don't know if you did. If you don't know what the Flower Fairies are,
yeah.
they're essentially hand-drawn and hand-painted pictures of fairies, and each fairy would be a type of fairy and it would be a type of flower. So you'd have like the bluebell, let's say, flower fairy, and the bluebell flower fairy would have like a hat that was just one singular bluebell, and her dress would be made out of, you know, sort of flora and fauna and stuff. But yeah, if you were into those books, these are the kind of colours you see, aren't they, within those books, those sort of watercolour hues. So maybe you could even pair something quite fairy-like or pixie-like along them. We're bringing to you 220 carats worth today. We're going to roll them down again under a tenner. $9.95 for you on these ones today. That is 220 carats worth of these ones. I love the fancy jasper. It's totally and absolutely natural. And when you're looking across this, it's one of the only ones that I've got to offer you today that has translucency. And that gives you really interesting moments. Look at that. Almost like suspended fern, or almost like coral-like. We have got for you $9.95. Good luck, everyone. Do check out your baskets. I've got more to do. Let me bring to you now something that has real oomph, real head-turning quality, and that's because this is an entirely opaque stone. it's not always the rule, but as a general rule, when a stone is completely opaque, that means that the intensity of colour that naturally hits the eyes is much bolder than that might have translucency. And the fact of the matter is that with this, you are getting something very, very individual and unique because of all the texture with it. We have got for you Poppy Jasper. Did anyone see the David Hockney, which went up for auction the other day? It sold, it was called The Splash. Don't know if you've seen it. You know, Hockney, of course, very much known for his paintings of swimming pools, etc. But one was The Splash, and it sold the other day, and I'm sure it was it 23.1 million or 21.3 million? It was one way around or the other. And it's not got any people in it. It's not one of his pictures with people in. It's very much like someone's just jumped into a swimming pool and you get all of these jets and darts. It's almost like quite you look at it, you can always feel the action, feel the motion within it. When I'm looking at this and I'm seeing some of the paint, almost brush strokes, they're not brush strokes because they are natural, you can really experience the movement within these too. So if that's something that within art you really appreciate, these could be a great one to add to your stash, especially as I mentioned, it is opaque, so that bold strength of colour goes to show off that movement and texture even more. Bringing to you 250 carats. This has never been under a tenner, by the way. First time under £10 these. £9.95 for you again. Never been under £10. Should be either £15 or £16, don't forget. If you love this bracelet, you know, that Oonagh made, you could recreate this with these ones. What kind of feel do you think that's going to give? Yeah. Would you maybe do a different metal colour with them? Could do, couldn't you? Quite like the pardon. Oh, tell why.
Contrast. Nice.
Yeah. And that's going to be quite stark contrast. It's very, very fresh and open, isn't it?
Yeah.
With silver. We have got absolutely clear little spaces in here as well. £9.95, well done. Let's bring, this is the one for me that will go with pretty much everything in your stash. And the reason is because it is a blank canvas ready for you to put your artistic spin upon. There's not actually that many white gemstones out there in the gemstone world. There are some, obviously, like calcites and things like that, but there aren't that many. There are a lot of gemstones that are referred to as white. Like, for example, I had that white sapphire on before, didn't I? But when we refer to white, what we basically mean is 0% tone. And 0% tone does equate to white, as in this colour, but also completely clear. So a lot of stones that are classified as white are clear. Very few of them are actually pure white, and even fewer than that still have clarity and that body of white, but that's exactly what this has. It is a natural quartzite. I don't know how many natural quartzites you own, but I bet it's few. Because 9 times out of 10, no, tell a lie, 9.5 times out of 10, I'd say, these will be treated. Bringing to you, shouldn't be under a tenner again, but today, £9.95 for you today with these ones. These are going to be perfect for your Mother's Day makes, aren't they? They really, truly are. Please do feel free to grab as many of these ones as you like. If you're into your monochrome, let me add these. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, they're nice together, aren't they?
Oh, wow.
I like them.
Yes.
What would you pair with these ones by themselves, Oonagh, please?
What would I pair with them? Do you know they'd be lovely mixed in with pearls? Would you not think?
I agree. Oh, I've just dropped one on the floor. I'll pick that pearl back up. There we go. Yeah? How would you do that?
Well, that pearl's silver, isn't it? So you could use your silver wire and rosary link it and add that as a pendant. There's a few things you could do. Do you know what it is when the designers in the past have made a bib-style necklace, they've added one or two of the flowers in and done green wire leaves, and that would look lovely as well.
Great idea.
Just let your imagination run with it.
Yeah, I love that idea in a big bib design.
Yeah.
Well done. And moving on to the obsidian now. So if you do want that monochrome look, you've got it here. What do you think for Mother's Day makes? Not being funny, but how much are you spending nowadays on a bouquet of flowers? You've recently just bought some for your mum. They were 45 quid. Yeah. You can buy some online and you can spend 150 quid on one of those boxed bouquets that you get. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you get... Yeah, genuinely. It's like a box like this and they all sit in them. Yeah, you can spend more than that, can't you? I mean, I'm not going to say which celebrity this is because I don't know if this is factually true and I don't want to get in trouble, but a well-known celebrity is said to spend nearly 10 grand a month on flowers for their house. That's what I've heard on the grapevine.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've heard that as well.
I mean,
I've
you know.
heard that.
But that's incredible, isn't it? Yeah, they can be really expensive. Not being funny, but you know, flowers are expensive, and they can be, and rightly so. You know, they're a gift from Mother Nature, but so are these. And these, of course, are going to last a lot longer, aren't they? We have got for you 170 carats worth today of you, and we've got 27 pieces of them today. £9.95, entirely and absolutely a natural obsidian, which is really unique. I love these. Imagine, you know, these sort of, oh, do you know what? Let me show you them again. What about them? Sort of smudged in together. Maybe you'd alternate them, would you? Do you know, I like the idea of these in hair vine as well.
Gold wire would look nice with the black, wouldn't it?
Yeah. We have got for you £9.95 on that black obsidian, which, don't forget, is very much the stone, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
This is one of Liam's favourite gemstones at the moment. Liam, pray tell why. He likes how unusual they are. I agree with you. And they are so unusual because every single one's unique. Mookaite, just to let you know, is so named because of the location it comes from. Lots of different gemstones are named for lots of different reasons, but this is because of its location. Western Australia, Mooka Creek. There's just one place on the planet you can get these, and Mooka Creek itself gives you very mysterious, captivating stones. Oh, look at that. Very different on each side. We have got for you today some very unisex stones here. Some of them I think are beautiful because they've got, you know, kind of one singular colour, and then you've got some like that one in the centre now, which just looks like sort of expressionism artwork, doesn't it? Very bold and captivating indeed. So you can go, you know, a little bit zany for those who want, or a little bit more relaxed for those who prefer something maybe a little bit more basic. We've got 27 pieces today. If you want them, you have the opportunity to get them for, again, shouldn't be under £10, but they're going to be today, £8.95. Why? Because they're my favourite. Liam's just gone because they're my favourite. And I want them.
Oh, they are lovely.
What would you do with these ones that's different with the say the black ones or the white ones because of the textures?
Well, it's the colours, no. And recently, a few of my friends have asked me to make them a few bracelets and earrings, and they've always picked them okay. It's the ochre colours and the greens, the reds. They literally go with anything that you wear. And you would think they were cash, but no, they don't. No. They look good.
And we were having a little natter before the show about your lovely skirt. And you were saying you've got loads of, you've been looking around the shops, and those colours are all you can see. Yeah. And it is these kind of colours, isn't it? It's like these burnt ecru colours, these sort of masala hues. These kind of colours are very on trend at the moment. They are just £8.95. Another thing we were talking about was the animal print as well, and last but by no means least, I am going to bring to you my favourite one. This is my absolute favourite one. So you're going to keep the price at £16.95. I think it's worth it. I'll be honest with you. I think these are absolutely worth it, because just look at the quality of these.
You just want one, don't you, on a chain, choker chain. Fabulous. Tiger eye.
The quality of this, and let me just show you. If you've never seen tiger's eye before, can you see that light undulation that bounces and pirouettes underneath the surface? Presto. It catches the light, doesn't it? That is a natural effect called chatoyancy, and I adore that this strand has got that kind of effect by the shed load. It is therefore great quality, and so if you are planning on getting and gifting with this, imagine the elation of that person who you gift these to as they see that you have not only gotten them a hand carved specimen of these wonderful flowers, but also that you have opted to get the premium quality when it comes to chatoyancy as well. They're just phenomenal, aren't they? Bringing to you today a massive 27 pieces of these wonderful flowers, and again should be £16.95. But because it's my favourite one, yeah! Let's do it! We have got £7.95 on these as a closeout. Seize the moment, never been that low, as I've been saying, on these, not been under a tenner, not been under a tenner. 17 quid they should be, which is brilliant considering that these are all individually hand carved. Let's remember, there's a lot of skill that goes into this. £7.95 with these is incredible. Incredible. I've made a word up there. I liked it. I could see that as like a Peter Andre song. It's like crazy and incredible pulled into one, isn't it? Yeah, incredible. Don't know, it just came with me. But anyway,
who you are.
Imagine these with the Buddha heads. Did you see the bronze Buddha heads? These would go lovely with that, maybe. Or if you've got any hematite at all in your collection, I think this could work quite nicely because of that rippling of chocolate and caramel hues underneath the surface.
Macrame bracelets with one just sat there. Men, women, children, all alike would love it.
Completely agree with you there. Totally agree. It's got that opportunity to make anyone smile.
Yeah, definitely.
And perfect again for those Mother's Day makes. Maybe again with them. How big are the drill holes? I shall tell you. Well, how big were they for you, please?
Yeah, I got 1 mil through.
You got 1 mil through them?
I
Brilliant.
did.
How about if you didn't want to do wire, you could do... Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Macrame. Yeah.
So fabulous. This would be macrame. For anyone who's new, what is macrame, and why would you opt for these with macrame?
It's a series of knots. You would have standard 3 lengths of cord. You would put any beads that you were going to use on the middle cord, which is called the lazy cord, and then you would use the outer 2 cords to do your knots. Everybody sees them when they go on holiday, and you see the braided bracelets and what have you, and you just I've just heard that. That's brilliant price. Let's see.
We are going to bring to you the full 10 metres for £1 only. So that, of course, is going to be approximately 10p per metre, and now you could add these to any of those flowers that we have just brought to you. We have got for you, if you want a little bit of summer sun, Liam says with his favourite, the mooncake, he wants to go for the yellow.
Oh yes.
Do you? Let me show you that. With your mooncake. Woo! Totally agree,
wow.
Liam. Summer, summer, summertime.
Oh, I'd mix the colours.
Look at them.
I think I would mix the colours. I think they'd look good with macrame.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Let's go for this hot to trot bright yellow. That is daffodil as add a coffee in the morning, isn't it? That is bright and bold. It's fun. We are bringing to you 10 metres worth for £1 again. So you're getting 10p per metre approximately on this, and you'll know if you go to, you know, like a haberdashery or whatever, then actually those kind of prices, 10p per metre, sometimes you'll have to buy like a massive amount to be able to get that kind of price point. Today you've got 10 metres, which makes it incredibly versatile for you know, shorter bracelet designs, but even really long necklace designs if you wanted to. You can do things like finger knitting with this, crochet with this, you can knit with it, of course. There's loads you can do with it, and it is just £1. So enjoy, £1 for you today. Okay, got to move on, because it is time from one sunshine ray to another sunshine ray. A lot of the time we will have to choose what is most important to us within a stone. So sometimes, let's say we will want to get some serious clarity, but we therefore, to get that clarity, have to give up some of the colour. Because it's a little bit like with anything really. If you have a gemstone with a really nice body of colour and it's opaque, usually that colour seems more saturated, it seems stronger. But as soon as that gemstone has clarity to it and the light shining through, and it's kind of having to, you know, fight kind of to keep that colour within the body but also keep the light translating through, then that means that you can get nice clean gemstones that have very little colour to them actually. Or you will get a lot of colour in an opaque gemstone. And a lot of the time we have to choose, especially with the stone I'm about to bring to you, which one's more important? The clarity and glow or the colour? With this, you don't have to choose. Stand by. We hope to be able to get a glow in a citrine, sometimes referred to as brilliance, and we have most certainly got that opulence here, but still holding that colour. Notice how the light reverberates through each stone. See how these sunbeams of quality, not only do they revolve aura-like internally, but they give this wonderful, supreme glow towards the surface. When you're looking into this, can you see as I kind of move it to each side, how it almost sort of ripples through each stone, that light? Isn't that so impressive? And also, let me just draw attention to the fact that as you're seeing this glow, it doesn't just take place at the front, which it can do in stones, but even look here at the back, you can see that glow translate through. It's great quality throughout the entire strand. Bear all of that in mind, because when the graphics come live, we will only have 64, and you will only get one chance for the 85 carats. Good luck, everyone. Your graphics are now live. MD, are you? 01 is your number on this one. That's your code. Call the call centre, give them that code. MD, are you? 01. And they'll be able to add as many of this to your basket as you can. And I would say to you that if you did fancy grabbing your hands on this at £30 each, you would absolutely absolutely be, I believe, for the quality, for the status of this, you'd be getting yourself a pretty good deal there. But of course, I am going to make this something extra special. I am going to give you the opportunity to say thanks for tuning in with us this evening. Thanks for joining us, and also, you know, to say, realistically, when you're getting quality like this, if you can pay less, we will let you. And that is exactly what $14.95 is all about. These should be, Liam's telling me, over £35 in his mind. Absolutely. Yeah, I can understand that. Today, though, at $14.95, it's the quality, it's the beauty you're getting in here. It is, you know, the way that the light drapes through this, it almost gives it that molten gold feeling, like gold heated to a point whereby it just cascades and ripples and flows. That's what this stone gives to us. That's what this strand gives to us. And that's what that strength and intensity of colour paired with that clarity gives to us. It is such a decadent strand. I just can't get over that price point. You've been looking and smiling at this, Oonagh.
Oh yes, yeah. It's like liquid honey. It's beautiful.
What is your favourite thing about this one?
It's just glows. It's a sunglasses strand.
Totally. Yeah. $14.95. Well done, every single one of you. That is a special stone. Go great with that amethyst I bought before. Did I hear sapphire? Oh wow, what a sparkler. Oh, do you know that multi-hued, multi-tonal sapphire that I brought earlier on? Remember, really beautiful in pairs of colour? This would go great with it, and not just because of the varying hues, but also it's a micro-faceted treasure. Speaking of micro-faceted, I've got a micro-faceted jadeite on tomorrow afternoon to keep your peepers peeled for. Have a look at the sparkle on this. Wow! That is the type of strand to take your breath away. Right, let's go wild in the aisles. Let's say I'm going to do half eternity rings with this because I think it's of the quality that I could. So let me go from that side here to that side here. That's a half eternity. In fact, that's a very luxurious half eternity, but hey ho. On this, let me do it on my end-to-O finger. There you go, I'm into-O there. So that's end-to-O. It's a pretty standardised size. That is a very luxurious half eternity. And as you can see for me, that would be, use your little finger, that would be that size. So, 1 half eternity, 2 half eternity, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 half eternities, and then, you know, 10 or so left at the end. Now, how much would you expect to go in and see gentle, delicate little 2x1 set into maybe a platinum or gold ring for a half eternity? Well, it wouldn't be this price, would it? 9 full carats worth for you today of your delicate, dainty, micro-faceted. $34.95 for you today. What a strand for such a good deal, especially when we're going even lower. I'm going to give you change on a 20 right now. This is great quality, natural Madagascan sapphire. That is a treat and a half for you right now, isn't it? Beautiful. That really is. That is such a bright strand. It's energetic. It's bouncing that light around. What an incredible look. What do you think, Oonagh?
Wow. Paparazzi strand all day long. Beautiful, isn't it? I would rosary link that with silver wire. But you could channel set it. That would be nice.
That'd be gorgeous.
Yeah. Beautiful.
These are so impressive, and I just can't get over. In fact, your second kit, you know, the earrings maybe, you could imagine something like these being added.
Right, the creosote.
Yeah. That'd look incredible, wouldn't it? These in those lovely earrings, maybe sort of around the outside. These could be added on. They're just so beautiful. And would you stick with silver wire, yeah, to do that kind of look?
Yeah, I didn't know. I think it would be again. your choice.
Yeah.
Because
the strength of it, I suppose it could be
is.
anything. Actually, the darker ones maybe with different colours than the lighter ones with, you know, silver, for example.
Yes,
Quite
certainly.
nicely. That is just $17.99 for you. $17.99 today. I'm going to do another one for you now. What did you say then? Sorry, you just said to me we're going to move on now. Oh, one last look and then we'll move on. Sorry, I was listening. Just not very well. How about... Oh. Yeah. Okay. Done a bit of amethyst today. This is the best one I've done.
Oh, really?
You know how when you see... Oh, wow. You know how when you see amethyst and it has almost, it's almost so intense, it's got that red kind of glow to the centre. That is almost what I'm seeing here. That depth of colour is phenomenal. Let me just show you. For example, I did these ones before. You see how much deeper that is than these ones. And I was saying the colour on this is beautiful, and it really is, but when you see it in comparison, or even pair them together, you know, just to prove kind of how varied actually you can get colour of amethyst, these rondelles are phenomenal. Wow. What I'm bringing to you here is a premium richness of colour. So when it does always have those red pink glows in the centre, not only does it go great with the likes of your rose gold, but also it means that you're getting something which is quite luxurious and expensive out there on the market, because it is one of those colours that collectors are trained to look for. Look, you can see on that. See, this is more what I'm seeing in real life now, those almost reds and from the centre.
What would that be like with the citrine?
$19.95 for you today. That is a brilliant chance. 45 carats worth for you today. You have got amethyst graduated faceted rondelles, and it is $19.95 for you today. It's just an intensity and just a beauty of a strand here. Just one in a ring. That's stunning, isn't it? Yeah. Grab it whilst you can. Ooh, with the citrine as well. Gotta move on. Got to stuff on. Let's go. Oh, hello. Okay. What do you think of these? You have got that wonderful globe-like look. Isn't this something that's like kind of going through and looking around from space? We have got for you here a very unique snapshot of the wonderful earth. For me, this is something that I can imagine, you know, kind of having a look at it. You've got almost that globe-like beauty. We have got 35 carats worth of your azurite malachite. 2 stones in together. And what we're offering to you is something very distinctive and unusual. Look at how, this is a different sample we've got here. And what you can see with this really is very, very, very different indeed. And that's what you get to see with this recording, because you can see that that sample is very different to my sample. Everything we normally bring to you in this is in cabs. Actually, do you know what? I don't think I've seen this in strand before. No, cabs, for sure. Liam's seen this strand and potentially maybe one more. What about you, Oonagh?
I don't think I've seen much of it.
No.
But it doesn't mean that you can't use just malachite or just use azurite with it, because if there's a strand of malachite and you want to put it with that, it'll pull out the green in it. And you can see where there's been an eruption and the two stones, minerals, have mixed together and smashed apart. Everybody says it looks like planets, but they're fabulous. They're beautiful.
Yeah, they really are, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're so luxurious. I wish every single one of you look on this one. So, $84.95 for you today. You ready? Genuine, real deal, Peruvian. Oh no. No. Right, hang on. Sorry, this is £85. Are you joking?
Oh.
£29.95 for you today. You wouldn't be able to get the cabochons for that price point, surely. I don't know, don't we normally do the cabochons about £39.95, I want to say. That might be just off the top of my head, but that is astonishing. What a good treat that is for you today. And it's something so unique and individual, isn't it? I'm just having a little nose-a-roo. Malachite for how many have we got? Got less than 20 of these available. 35 carats worth. I've got 45 carats worth on the web at $69.95. That's in cabochons. I can't see any other strands. What's that one? No, I can't see any other strands. That's a great deal. So really unique and individual there. If you do fancy it, you know what to do. 0800 644 655. Press 1. Or you can call JewelleryMaker.com. And you can download and tap the app if you so wish. Well done. Oh, I had my eyes on this. I was hoping you were going to say. What a glow you've got on this. We've got the lovely Liam in with us, producing tonight. He's going to give you a steal of a deal on this. We are bringing to you an outstanding example of your Kunzite. And what we're bringing to you with that is such a boldness of light interaction, and that is due to the natural fabric of this stone. It is natural, as I've said, but basically it kind of stores energy. So it's a little bit light. What did you have for breakfast? What did you have for breakfast, lovely Paul?
I didn't have anything.
You didn't? Oh, you waste away. You had a tuna pasta, so a carbohydrate. Very nice. Yeah, yeah. I had a chicken pitta for breakfast. Yeah. But you have a carbohydrate generally as breakfast, don't you? Dippy eggs, porridge, whatever it might be. And that is because the body naturally releases the energy that carbohydrates will give you throughout the day. This is not a million miles away from what Kunzite does with sunlight. So wear it, it will store that light, and it literally can glow in front of your eyes. Especially on this strand, because they are so incredibly sizable. They are very, very sizable indeed. So it's almost like more area to capture the light. Wow. $19.95 for you today. That very wonderful opportunity for you today. If you want to grab it, then you can be quick in the mark to do it. We have got £19.95 for you today. 45 carats worth of your Kunzite for you. If you want to grab it, now is your chance to do so. Let me show you also with, just as an idea, because we're sort of bringing the sunshine and the lollipops, aren't we? Do, 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 do. The next one is not Kunzite, but it's rose quartz. Right, okay. Yeah? Same sort of colour, says Liam. I mean, it's not my words. Just because these ones are a very, very candy floss. Oh. Imagine a little bit of glue on the back and then gluing them onto backing foundation and actually maybe using little bits of chain to loop around it, or maybe even seed beading around it. That'd work really well, wouldn't it? What a beautiful look. I love these. They're so intense, they're so bold, but also, whoa, they don't have to catch the light. Meow. We're bringing to you a mammoth amount. There you are, there you are, there you are. 6 I've got in mind, and every single one of them is a statement. Bringing to you this glowing example. Look at that. Can you see that light on the inside? 24, 40. Oonagh, what are you doing with them?
Caps. They're beautiful. I love caps. I would have to wire up. Maybe want to play with the shapes, see if maybe you can get 2 or 3 on one piece. That would be nice. Even if it's an asymmetric piece, it would be lovely. I like the pear-shaped piece.
Nice, that, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd have that as an individual piece.
Love that.
But I love cabochons, so I wouldn't have a problem with any of them.
24, 40 on those ones. Clearance is on its way. Wall of Fame in 15 mins, so really not long to wait on that. Before it though, let me bring, remember tourmaline. Oh my days, this is a very attractive strand. Wow, this is a stunner. We have got for you here tourmaline. Remember we were talking before about the qualities of tourmaline to look for. I am bringing to you high quality tourmaline with a real perfect palette to match up with any Mother's Day make. Just imagine those in together. That's second kit, it's on its way in a minute. We are bringing to you a diverse cacophony of colours within this multicoloured tourmaline. And remember that when we offer to you such a range of hues as this, we're bringing something to you which is basically we're bringing something to you that's had a lot of thought put into it, partly by Mother Nature, of course, making one of the most complex families of stones when it comes to tourmaline, but also a lot of thought's gone into it when you know the fact that you've got that wonderful pairing up of colours on either side. So you're getting that really mirrored effect with this. So literally, if this were to be popped upon a necklace, you wanted to rethread this, maybe just a little bit of a chain at the back with your clasp, that is pretty much half the job done there for you, isn't it? We are bringing to you today 34 carats worth of your wonderful tourmaline, and we're bringing it to you. Absolutely wonderful. £29.95 is tonight's deal. If you do want to seize the moment, information's at the bottom of your screen, don't forget. And if you do, if you haven't made an order with us before, you can do it either by calling the number or joining us on JewelleryMaker.com. You can do it on the app as well, but signing up in one of these ways is often a little bit easier for you to do, so get involved that way if you so wish. £29.95. I've got to move on, got quite a bit to bring to you. Let me bring a little bit of summer. Oh, that is summery. This is, do you know what, it's quite nice this, because this could be very summery colours, but also it's got a touch of the sort of burning embers in kind of a, you know, like a, I don't know, like around a pub fire or something like that. Yeah? Imagine sitting in a lovely pub with a sort of you know, one of those really rustic fires, the wood crackling, and these beautiful, intense hues of orange shining through. That is just a beautiful look, isn't it? But on the back of that, also, it could very much be a sunshine strand, couldn't it? You could pair this maybe with some of your flowers that I did earlier on, and go kind of sunshine on top of flowers, maybe summery mother makes. Maybe you could look at doing these. $14.95 is your price on that one now. Really wonderful, bold, bright, intriguing look and quality, and it's $14.95 today. I like that this shape is different. It's top drilled ovals, so you've got something a little bit different here, haven't you? And the wonderful thing with that kind of top drill effect is these are going to sit very differently. Why is that good as a designer, that shape?
Well, if you were to put a small, say maybe a 4mm bead in between, they would all hang differently. They hang like that because they're packed on the strand and they push against each other. But you put a small spacer bead in between them and they'll just hang in a row. Lovely.
That's wonderful. Well done. $14.95. In which one, sorry? Oh, sorry, didn't realise we were over. Oh, wow. Oh, this is a gift that could be almost classified as ready and raring to go. I mean, it's not, because there are opportunities on this for you to add charms, etc. But just look at this. Yes! Great idea, Liam. Yeah, add to these over the years. So this maybe is the gift that you give to your mother this Mother's Day, and then next year maybe you'll pop like a birthstone on, or maybe you go on holiday or something and you find one and then you add one onto it. Or if it's a birthday or something, you can pop something else here. So you've got the heart to represent love, the horseshoe to represent luck, the wonderful moon to represent possibly a love you to the moon and back. You've got that lovely floral design, perfect for Mother's Day, summertime, etc. And then that lovely star, maybe saying how they are a star in your life. We're bringing to you a solid sterling silver design, and we're bringing to you an individual collection, and it is £14.95. Oh, sorry, cough inducing if anything. A solid sterling silver with rhodium over the top of it. So that means that that gorgeous glossy look that you're getting with this is going to be more long standing than if it were just sterling silver alone. So you're getting that intensity, you're getting that wonderful quality because of the rhodium, and that balances so nicely with that of the cubic zirconia. I think that is such a wonderful design. The clasp is included, so if you do just want to grab this for the gift box, then you're kind of sorted and ready and raring to go without having to add to it if you don't want to. But the opportunity to add something to it is most certainly there with this one. You've got that chance to do exactly that. Incredible gift. If you know someone who's, you know, maybe loves shopping on the high street, they love a bit of Thomas Sabo, they love a bit of Pandora, they love a bit of Links in London, Astley Clark, you know, brands like that. If you gift them something like this, I will guarantee you they would never, ever guess that this has cost you less than £20. Well done, every single one of you. That's a brilliant prize. I really like that. Oh, a heart now. Oh, a locket. Oh, this is so lovely. I've got a locket for you now. Who would you place within this? No, she did not. Your mum put a naughty picture of your dad in her locket. How did you find that out? You were just told about it. Who were you told by? Your mum. Right, okay, I was like, it wasn't like a sibling or, you know, someone being mischievous with you. What?
Not me and Liam.
No, not. No, not Oonagh. Liam, we're talking about here. We've got 925 for you today. And what you've got here is something which is very much, you know, the symbol of love. In particular, it's in that really traditional heart shape. But as you can see, I've given this a little bit of an open there. Let me hold it the right way around. Really wonderfully how gloss in the inside. And there is a little bit of a bezeled edge to this. So if you did want to put a photo in there and maybe resin over the top, or even a jeweller's gloss over the top of that, then you could definitely do that to keep that wonderful picture in place. And then wait for the click. In fact, I'm going to move it near my mic. There you go. They are. Oh, I love that text. Oh, Liam gets loads of texts, and sometimes he goes, oh, I like this one, he'll read it out to me. And then I don't think he expects me to read it on air. But I'm about to. Liam can send me it with his picture in. I love it! I love it! We have got for you today solid sterling silver, and just think about what who maybe you could pop within there. If you wanted to give it as a Mother's Day gift, maybe if you could pop in, you know, maybe the partner and maybe the sort of dad and the child, or if you've got 2 children, or don't forget you can put family photos in here. It doesn't have to be one person or whatever in each one. You could put family photos in here, couldn't you? Or even it's about kind of love of wonderful times that you've had, you know, wonderful holidays. $17.95 for you today on this beautiful solid sterling silver, heavily, wonderfully sort of hinged design, and we've got $17.95. If I just turn to the side here as well, you see you've got the little nook in there, which gives it really easy grip. So I found this really nice and easy to open. We could etch into this as well, couldn't we? Quite easily. Let's bring you a double trouble now. Oh, we don't do double trouble so often. Oh, this is a lovely double trouble too. Oh, I love it. It's one of those strands that, like, the necklace is almost ready and raring to go. Have a look. So, large perfect rounds of your fancy Jasper, which, yes, you're right, would go great with that I did earlier on. But what I'm bringing to you is a graduated strand. So it's going from 14mm all the way down to a 6mm, and I'm bringing that to you twice because I've got 2 strands for you. These are necklaces ready and raring to go, aren't they? These look perfect for that kind of design and that kind of make, whereby you could just literally gift these as they are. I mean, obviously they'd need a clasp on or else they wouldn't be that useful as a necklace, but other than that, simple, easy peasy to be done. Because that is made up, and let's just imagine, use your imagination, imagine this is the gift box, and you open up the gift box and that's laid out. You could see that as a gift absolutely easily peasily, couldn't you? Maybe even take off the ones at the end, make a little set of earrings to go with it, yeah? You're joking. I know you don't joke, we call you No Jokes Liam. £11. Yeah. That is for both. So that's £5.50 each you're getting your hands on here. That is a brilliant shop-opportunity, actually, isn't it? This is touching at the back of the necklace design now. One for you, one for a mate. Lovely idea. That looks so wonderful. What? I love this design. I absolutely adore this. £11 for both of them. Please, 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 do tell me how many I have. 32 available for you today. So if you do want to grab them, do be quick. Double trouble, because, and the reason I'm saying that is because, you know, let's say we bought in 100 of these, because it's the same strand and we've bundled them up, we've actually only got 50 people who can buy it, if that makes sense. So there's never usually big stock on double troubles anyway. Well done, one and all. Oh, we've still got so much to come. We've got absolutely oodles on its way for you. I've got a make from my lovely guest designer Oonagh. who has made this piece, but so much more in the next kit. I have also got coming up for you as well, clearance hour. Oh yeah, we've got loads coming up in that, and prices that are just rock bottom low. And we've got your wall of fame, so we'll be back with you in a few minutes.
How would you like to design a bead and launch it with a presenter live on Jewellery Maker? Well, in celebration to Jewellery Maker's fast approaching 10th birthday, we are giving one lucky person a chance to do just that. All you have to do is send a blank email to the address below, download the pack, fill it in and send it back to us. The lucky winner will have their bead designed, put into production, spend their day at Jewellery Maker creating and designing projects, finishing pieces with guest designers, and launch their bead live on Jewellery Maker. And on top of that, you'll get £200 accredited to your account. It's that easy. The closing date to get your entries in is the 3rd of March. From then, a panel of judges and bead makers will go through your designs to pick an eligible winner. This will take a couple of weeks to process and go through all of the entries, so we'll keep you posted on what show we're going to be announcing the winner on. Jewellery Maker, create, wear, win!
You can now book Jewellery Maker workshops online. Just head over to our Jewellery Maker website and click on the workshop link. We have a wide range of workshops from beginner to intermediate, covering a variety of mediums. Once you've found a workshop you would like to attend, simply click on the Book Now button, fill in the required fields, and then press Continue. This will take you through to the payment page. If you have any questions, you can contact our workshop coordinator at any time by emailing workshop@jewellerymaker.com. We look forward to seeing you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. Don't want to miss a Jewellery Maker show? Then download our app for Android and Apple devices by searching Jewellery Maker in your relevant app store. Stay with Jewellery Maker wherever you go. Don't miss out on our amazing deals, inspiration, demonstrations, and of course all the fun. Create, wear, share on the go with Jewellery Maker.
How would you like to design a kit and launch it with a presenter live on Jewellery Maker? Well, with our upcoming 10th birthday this coming May, we're going to give the chance for one lucky viewer to do just that. All you have to do is send a blank email to the email address below, download the pack, fill in your details and send it back to us. A panel of judges will pick one lucky winner to have their jewellery designed and put into production. You'll get to spend the day at Jewellery Maker, designing projects and finishing pieces with a guest designer, and then you'll get to launch the kit live on Jewellery Maker on the 4th of May. And on top of that, you'll get £200 credited to your Jewellery Maker account. It's that simple. If you're stuck on where to begin, here's a couple of your favourite guest designers on where they get their inspiration from.
I think the first few things you think is the who, what, when and where sort of questions. So who's it for? Is it going to be a necklace? Is it a tiara? Is it a suite? Is it going to be worn at a wedding or to the beach or shopping or something like that? So that's the first thing I'll choose. Is it going to be textiles, a soutache, wire, all those things? That's got to be considered first. And then I think about how do I pull all those things together. So if I've got large gemstones, I think, well, I'm going to need larger clasps. So making everything fit together, and that actually you can ensure when you've got that kit, you can actually make the piece of jewellery that you've got in mind. You don't have to add or bring anything else into it.
I get a lot of inspiration from being outside and nature, and then I also get inspiration from much quieter times. So the inspiration might come as a thought or a feeling, or in poetry or stories. It's a sort of opening your mind up to lots of things. There's sometimes really energetic things and sometimes really quiet and peaceful things. I think that's how I get my inspiration.
The closing date to get your entries in is March the 3rd, so get your pack today. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, win!
Jewellery Maker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to book towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Love Jewellery Maker but don't have an account? You can now purchase items on the Jewellery Maker website through our guest checkout. To do so, select the products you wish to purchase and head over to the shopping basket. Simply enter your email address and select Continue as Guest below. After this, the checkout process is simple. Select your quantity and delivery option and then check out securely. Enter your billing details and either a credit card or PayPal account and proceed to payment. From here, you still have the option to create an account if you wish, making shopping online easier for you. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Welcome back everybody to Jewellery Maker. Thanks so much for tuning in this evening. My name is Rebecca Redican, but you can call me Becky, and it is my pleasure to be joined today by our wonderful Oonagh. Oonagh,
Wow.
you have never done a Wall of Fame before, have you?
No, I haven't.
But this isn't the first time of being part of Wall of Fame, is it, Oonagh?
Oh no, I used to love to join in.
So tell us about your experience with sending into Wall of Fame.
When you saw your piece on the TV, when your grandchildren saw your piece on the TV and says, "Oh, my grandma made that."
Did you used to show them the clip back and stuff? Did you have to do
My
that?
daughter did.
Yeah, oh, that's lovely.
It's too advanced for me. But no, I made a lot of friends as well, because I used to send them in for the Wall of Fame and people used to comment. I did win initially about 8 years ago, and people were saying, "Oh, you've won, you've won." I didn't understand because I wasn't on Facebook at the time. So I rang the studio and they said, "Go on Facebook and you'll see."
Yeah.
So that's when I first went on Facebook.
Oh.
And then from then, friends have always got in touch, and my friendship ring has got bigger and bigger.
Isn't that lovely?
And we started up the group, and I encourage everybody to join in.
Yeah.
Because it's just satisfying, it's lovely.
Yeah. And I think sometimes it's nice because it pushes you to make things.
Oh, definitely.
You know. We are going to get into these Wall of Fames, and I'm going to let the lovely Oonagh start with her first ever reading of a Wall of Fame. Oonagh, number, read it, number again. Take it away.
This one's with those beautiful pearls, and it's number 750. Oh, and it's from Vera. Hi, Vera. Hi, JM. I've made this necklace, made this necklace using JM's Biwa pearls, sterling magnetic clasp, spacer beads, and for a little bit of added sparkle, some Swarovski rondelles in between the front of the pearls. I think it's gorgeous. I think it's gorgeous as well. It's beautiful. Let's hope others do too. Unfortunately, I've not mastered pearl knotting yet, but Fleur makes it look so easy. It really is very easy, Vera. You've got to have a go at it. And follow Fleur's DVD. Good luck to everybody and all the amazing entrances. Love, Vera. Isn't that beautiful? Well,
Beautiful, beautiful from both of you.
Oh, bless you.
Gorgeous piece that, and give pearl knotting a go.
Oh,
if it goes wrong, it will go wrong a few times, but then it will go perfectly and you will just not be able to stop it. So go for it, why not? Let me bring to you now, I love this design. 748 is in from Janet. Hey Janet. She says, "Hi Jewellery Maker team. This choker is Ato seed beads and a mystic coated hammer quartz for my friend's little girl. She's 5 and loves everything princessy. It ties with a beautiful organza ribbon, so it will fit and still be safe if her baby sister grabs it. All materials and confidence are from your good selves. Thank you for allowing me to use such beautiful gems and showing me my potential. Love and light to all the JM family, and that's from Janet. Love and light to you as well, Janet. What a great gift idea, and you're so right about,
She'll look like a princess.
Totally, she really, really will. Very much Belle of Bull. Maybe the Frozen Princess. 748. Good luck.
My next one tonight is number 751, and it's from Roz. Oh, my friend's Roz. I wonder if it's the same person. Beautiful beadwork. Please find attached my first bead embroidery attempt. Labradorite, cabs, seed beads, all from JM. I'm desperately needing a win, as we all do. Spent far too much. The prices are ridiculous, aren't they, at the moment, in the recent shopping days. Thank you so much for keeping me company every day. Oh, you're welcome, and that's beautiful. Well done.
Best time? Joking. That's amazing. 751 is your number, Ross. Good luck, my love. This is so chic, so elegant. This is pearl knotting, but not done with the traditional pearls. And this is in from Sarah Potter. Your number, lovely Sarah, is 749, and this is your message. I usually work with Jewellery Maker cultured pearls, but was tempted with these light mauve shell pearls a couple of weeks ago. I've knotted them with pink Eslam, rose gold findings, including cubic zirconia focal bead. I think they are very pretty. Hope you do too, and that is from Sarah Potter. I think they are absolutely divine, and I love that you've gone for rose gold with them as well. That's a really lovely pairing. Well done, 749, and a good look to you.
Now, our last one tonight is number 752, and it's from Davina. Hi everyone, hope you're having a great day. I'm at home recovering from an op. Oh, sorry to hear that. At the moment, so I've found I have some time on my hands, so I started making a bit of jewellery. This is an adjustable bangle and earrings made with 1mm and 4mm gold wire. 0.4 gold wire with Tanzanite, clear quartz and silver pearls. I had to really challenge myself to make something not symmetrical, but I quite like the results. Think I might try some more with different colours. Have fun, Davina. That's beautiful. Well done, Davina.
I love that. It was my birthstone, sorry I'm a little bit, but it's gorgeous. Well done. Thank you so much for getting those into us. We love seeing your makes, we really, really do. And if you're looking at those and you're going, oh, I'll give it a go, you definitely should. Keep your pupils peeled in the break as to how to enter. We have got so much more still to come. This hour, post kit, is going to be clearance. And we are going to go out of this clearance with a bang. It's a really, really good selection we've got. And for now, I need to bring you the opportunity to be able to make this incredible design. Oonagh, this kit is just stunning. I love what you've done with this wonderful cabochon. This beautiful, almost Alice in Wonderland, frozen clock moment.
Romance, yeah. I think it's a romantic piece.
Agreed. It's got real romantic, kind of ethereal look, and I think the fact that we've got that wonderful floral butterfly detail locked within that frozen in time moment, but also that we've paired it with that wonderful colouring coming through on the chain is stunning. But also you've of course created these wonderful pieces with your earrings, your bracelet and so much more. We are giving you the opportunity right now to get these feature pieces, but I just want to give you a heads up. We are well aware the fact that this is containing the 20 metres worth of wire, a large tube of your larger seed beads that we don't see that often, and a bounty of luxurious Swarovski, that this is a nice kit. But we are also aware that adding these to the situation takes this to another level. We do not sell these by themselves. They are only available as part of this kit, and we're going to give you the chance to own them 1 minute from now. When that clock reaches the top, that means that we are going to bring the graphics live on this. The reason we're doing that 1 minute clock is we want everyone to have a chance at this, because with less than 70 of these available, I'm afraid we do not have a dramatic amount. But we are completely and absolutely aware with just how beautiful these are. We have got something very, very exciting to be able to own. I mean, when you're looking at that time capsule cabochon, can you see the way in which that light really does come alive inside? It's almost like, you know, in Peter Pan, when Tinkerbell is sort of darting around the room and she goes dancing in kind of very, very small things. She goes and dances around thimbles, and she jumps into sort of candlestick holders and things, and that light follows her around when she lands in the jar. That's the kind of look you're getting. If you want that look, you've got a few seconds till those graphics are live. So I'm going to wish you luck. 5 of those wonderful cabochons. The graphics are live now. This is your vintage charm collection. It most certainly is full of charm. We are bringing to you the 5 of those wonderful floral clock faces with that light that dances around. Dome surface on these ones gives you a real eye-catching effect with that wonderful, they're rosebuds and rose effects that you've got at the heart, but then you're also going to be getting those wonderful butterflies. As well as that, you're also getting the Swarovski, and a wealth of Swarovski is what you're getting too. In total, I think it's 48 of those you're getting in total, which is a serious amount. We're also getting the seed beads, and the seed bead colour that we're getting here is just divine. You can see it wonderfully on the beady bead design. We are bringing to you the Miyuki Silver Lined Blush. So let's just remind ourselves of this. It's not only the fact that these are your Miyuki seed beads, the real creme de la creme, it's the fact that these are coloured the blush colour. Then they've got the silver lining, and then they've got the Aurora Borealis too. So you are getting a lot of dimension running through these. As well as that, I'm going to be bringing to you 10 metres worth of your 0.8 in that beautiful romantic rose gold, and 10 metres worth of your 0.4. Perfect pairing, perfect combo. Wow. Under 20 for you tonight. That is a chance for you to get your hands on, because let's just count these up as individuals, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 components I've got within this. So how much is that per component? Wonderful. Oh, it's £2-ish, isn't it? £2.22 approximately per component for you tonight. And actually, if you consider, you know, £2.22 on say one of these, that's an alright price, isn't it? It's alright. But actually, if you consider it on that huge amount of Swarovski, now it becomes a sensational price, doesn't it?
It does.
This is something really special. I do have just shy of 70 available for you now, though. Obviously, you know, we told you the price later on in the studio, but you didn't know when you got sent this. What were you expecting at that time?
Well, I thought at a pinch we might go down to £24.95.
Yeah.
I didn't think we'd go into 20, so no, that's really good.
It's a great deal, isn't it? We are going to dive on into a demo because I've got the clearance in. So good luck, everyone. I'm with you, Oonagh, and we are going to be looking at making with this beautiful kit.
Right, well, I'm just going to show people how to do a beady bead, because I think somebody had said the other day that it hasn't been shown for a while. Right, we don't normally do it in the wire. So what you need, you will need about, you need exactly 12 beads. So I'll put 12 to one side. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Sorry about that.
Right, fine.
Right, initially you've got a piece of wire maybe about 8 or 10 inches long, and I'm using the 0.4 wire, and I'm going to put 3 of the beads on, and they would just sink to the bottom, and that would be a centre.
Okay.
And we take one more bead and we put both wires through it. Can you see that? And then gently pull, and then you get your little square. And then from here onwards, one side gets one bead, the other side gets two beads. But before you drop them down, the side that's got the one bead, you just link it into the second bead on the other side. Like that. So now we've got you've got, say, like a little pair of glasses. Then we'll put your next one on. Was that you, Becky, making that lovely noise?
It was your necklace, actually. It was your necklace.
Right. Oh, bless her. Can have your mic took out, you know. Right. Becky. She's a bad girl. Right, now I've nearly finished my demo. Thank you, Becky.
No problem, Oonagh.
And I put the last two of the 12 beads on. Now they're just, the last two sit either side. So what I have to do is I have to go back to the first four that I've put on, and I take the bottom one and I put my wire through each side. So that's one side without those two beads dropping off. I hope you can see this. It's quite fiddly. All right. Now, we just encourage them to close up. And you get your little beady bead like so.
Aww.
Now, if you cut the wire now, what will happen is the beads will fall off. So you want to chase the wire around in a circle and just go through some of those beads. And what it does as well is it also reinforces the shape of it. But once you've lost the end where you've finished, you won't lose your beads once it's cut. So we'll just chase around in a circle. And these beads are great. They take the wire 2 or 3 times. So 4 should be enough. That's it. But you'll be able to see once you're doing it yourself. Turn it around and you do the same with the other wire. And there is a bit of movement at the moment, but once you go through the bead twice, the movement stops and you get a more rigid finish, a more pearlised beady bead. Just like so. And this is the last one. She's such a fidget.
Are you talking about yourself?
Right, that's it, we've got them done. And we trim them off. Now if you can trim them off as close to the inside of the bead, you'll have no sharp edges. Like so. And I get one wire. Well, there's a one. And I'll pop it through the centre and you can see a beady bead. Now you can take a little bit of time at home to do that. And you get your little beady bead like that. And that's the bracelet. So what I did on this bracelet was I rosary linked the Swarovski crystal in between the beady beads. And I've hardly used anything of the kit. There's loads left over. Oh, it is. Yep.
And obviously you did that technique on the necklace as well.
Yes.
And you've done it in the earrings too.
Yes.
So a really nice technique all in together.
Whoops. These earrings, actually, I was gonna, you can choose what you would like to do, but I was actually gonna suspend a clock face in as well.
How'd you get that to stay?
Well, you could put a little bit of glue or a little bit of wire just to secure it so it doesn't come out. But that's how I got the shape of the actual earrings.
Hey, that's cool, that, isn't it?
Oh.
Keep dialing. Oonagh, thank you so much for sharing that with us.
you.
Do you remember in the Wall of Fame, we had the princess-style choker? Same sort of stone, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
What do you like about them, Oonagh?
Well, I'll get my glasses on. I can see greens and blues and... But if you make something with that and you walk across the floor, somebody's going to say, what colour is that? Because they're going to see the different colours at different times.
Yeah.
And it's going to be one of those strands that you're not going to... Well, you're not going to forget it, are you?
Oh, no. Real boldness, real brightness. You're not going to forget it too because it is a Steve Super Saver.
Oh, is it?
Says it in the title, look.
Wow.
You're having me on $9.95 for you today in your Super Saver of your wonderful coated quartz. What a beautiful look, what a beautiful quality you've got here. I love how bright and bold and impactful these ones are. What colour would you go for metal-wise?
Gold.
Nice idea.
Oh yes, gold-plated silver.
Would you?
I just think that strand's lovely. It's got a big punch.
Yeah, I agree with
Really
you there.
lovely.
Well done, everyone. Really nice, bright and bold. $9.95 for you today. Oh, I love these. Schools now. We love, love, love offering these to you. If you've just tuned in, I'm in my clearance hour. Oh yeah. Anyone else remember Funny Bones?
Yes, we
There
still got
was
them.
Pardon?
Oh, I thought you meant those funny bones.
Oh right. Oh yeah. No, in your arms. No, it's a good point. Sorry, it should have been more specific.
Right.
The telly show.
Mad.
Crazy Bones was a game apparently. Little figurines used to line them up on a table, each side. One person be one side, one person be the other. And you've got to go and try and use your crazy bones to knock down the other ones. What, by chucking them?
It's a 90s thing.
Oh no, I was a bit too old for that, I think.
Beyblade.
I wasn't born then.
Never heard of that. Never heard of that. Anyway, see, quite a lot of connotations with these ones then. Of course, Day of the Dead, the Mexican tradition. Also, wisdom is connotated with these. I love this one here. Look at the sort of very gothic effect you're getting with that one. Oh, you look like you're having a brilliant time there. Do you know what this has got a touch of? And this is very niche. Venom. Do you know what I mean? It is, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. But also, of course, you've got kind of the Macbeth connotations with it. Oh, sorry, $7.92 only. Clearance for you today of your wonderful white magnesite in your carved skulls. That's wonderful, isn't it? Well done, every single one of you on these ones. You could colour the eyes on them, couldn't you? Little bit of a, get some Cerulean or even just some glue and bob in maybe some of your flat back crystals or even some of your Swarovski.
Hot fix.
Oh, yeah, hot fix might work. Yeah. Even if you glue the hot fix on, because obviously this is a non-porous surface. Talking of Swarovski, let me bring to you, when you think of Rachel Norris, if I said to you, think of an animal to do with Rachel Norris, what would you think of? Why would you think that? Oh yeah, butterfly. Yeah. No, she does them. All right. Well, no one's on the same page as me. I think of dragonflies.
Oh, yes.
I think for
yes.
dragonfly designs.
Yes.
And that's what I've got here. Have a little look.
That's pretty, isn't it?
I love it.
Lovely.
I think it's absolutely beautiful. It's got a little bit of a sticker on it, which is like a protective cover. But I'll take it off. Hang on. Look, see how it's like ceruleaned in? Can you see that? So it's like ceruleaned into place. And what I love about it as well is on the charm base that's hanging onto it, can you see how it actually says Swarovski?
Yeah.
See? So it says Swarovski on both sides. So when you're gifting this to someone who does have a Swarovski charm bracelet, for example, you're giving them something that has got that well-known name and brand sort of marked across it. Of course, you can mix and match it. This would go on to a Pandora brace if that's what someone's got.
Yeah, beautiful. That looks much nicer.
95.
Up close, doesn't it?
Pardon?
That looks much nicer in the flesh
Then on the recording.
than you see on the recording. Yes, that's beautiful.
Really beautiful look to this. $9.95. Never been under a tenner before until now. So if you do want to grab it, it is your clearance opportunity to do so right here, right now. Well done. What a lovely gift that is going to be to give to someone. I'm going to move on again because I've got loads more to bring. Who fancies getting a bit lacy? Let me bring to you some lace now. It's, you know, it's that time of year, isn't it? Weddings are starting to spark up again. We've got race days. We have got, you know, sort of summertime day festivals that are all happening. And lace can be used in many of those different things. Have a little look.
With your dress.
So true. Have a little look. Bring to you lots of different designs. I love how individual these are. Oops, sorry. Every single one is different. 5 pieces. Bringing to you different ones. That one just on a hairband. Literally, just put your hairband through it. Job's a good one. This one maybe. Yeah, lovely idea. Yeah, really like that idea. You could pop it onto your bags. Also, I've got, there we go. That's another one for you, Liam. Yeah, hairband maybe. And then a particularly smaller one. There you are. That's it. It's lovely, that, isn't it?
If you've got a top that's slightly revealing, stitch it in and it's not so revealing.
That's a great idea.
What I've used one of these for in the past was I had a click on a blouse.
A what,
put
sorry?
A click on a blouse like this that I used, and I stitched it on and it concealed the click. So you can make good old clothes.
Yeah. What is a click?
Click where a cat can snag it, you know.
Oh, and it gets that sort of ripple in it.
Yeah.
I didn't know that's what they were called.
A click, yes.
You didn't know it either. No, I like that. That makes sense.
What would you call it, Ben?
A snag?
A snag?
Yeah,
a
a
snag,
snag, yeah.
Or a whoopsie?
A
Or a
whoopsie.
what?
A whoopsie?
No, that's what the cat does on the floor.
Very true. Well done all, I'm with you. Oh, you're going to like this. If you like big, bold, unique stones, this has got a lot of personality. Do you want the type of strand where you can make earrings and pendants all in one place? Well, here you go then. Woo! Look at the statement of those. Let's count our jewellery. Pair of earrings, yeah? 1 pair, 2 pair, 3 pair, 4 pair. 4 pairs of earrings, no, tell a lie, 1 pair, 2, sorry, yeah, 4 pair, because I'm using them ones, 4 pair. Then we can do charms, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 probably. And then we can do pendants, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pendants. There's a lot you can get out of this, isn't there? What would you do with a suite of jewellery like this?
Similar to what you've just done, but I would wire up the larger ones and treat them as cabochons.
Ooh.
And then you've got that little drill hole as well to secure them in place if you need to.
That's a great idea. These are going to be real statements, and you're going to make a lot of jewellery with this. That is incredible. 18.21, your price point today. If you do fancy grabbing something, which, let's face it, these are feature stones. Very unusual to get those types of sizes on an ametrine, especially when entirely natural. From, of course, that wonderful location in Bolivia. And, well, I say wonderful, it's a very remote location, and you know, if you do work there, we are talking about a sort of 4 or 5 day boat ride just to get to the mining region. And that's, you know, with a large, long couple of day walk in front of you. That is a very special opportunity. I'll go whatever speed you need me to, lovely Liam. Here you are. Let me bring. Oh, hey-oh. Oh, man!
Oh dear.
Yeah, I have. It's alright. Let me show you. Was that an impression of me, was it?
Wow.
Snail pace. What do you think?
Lovely.
Yeah? They look great, don't they? Oh, there you go. We have got for you really lovely delicacy. What are you chuckling at?
I'm laughing at what I've overheard. Sorry.
£3.75. What a treat of a goodie you've got there. That is such a brilliant opportunity, isn't it, for the amount you're getting? Because we're bearing in mind, alright, you're probably going to be able to get about, what, 4 of these maybe in a centimetre. So actually, you're going to get a lot of stones off this, what would be 38 centimetre strand, if the end hadn't popped off. But in true wonderful style, I can show you now the size of the drill hole. You're welcome. Have a little nosy. There you are.
Fabulous.
We'll move on now.
That price is ridiculous.
Great, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well done, one and all. I'll pop them back in the bag. Okay, let me bring to you some bold spinels. A lot of spinels, dependent on the colouring, will vary in size dramatically. Under a carat is a general standard. This one beats that general standard by quite a long chalk. What does this strand make you feel?
The first time I ever got spinel from JM, or from anywhere, was JM. I got the nuggets, and I just fell in love with it.
What was it about them?
Although it's solid, it actually looks like a liquid black until you touch it. And you could say that in the nuggets, so you can imagine what you see in the cut stones. It's just, it shines.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It is.
It's so glossy, so sleek, so affordable at £6.89 for you today.
Oh, magic.
Should be £14.95 for you. Oh, are you 67? Is your code on this one today if you fancy grabbing it? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13 of these ones you've got on the strand. So if you do want to add it to your order, now be your chance. Let me bring you a ruby if I may.
I paid more than that for the chips.
Pardon?
I paid more than that for the chips.
Did you?
Yes. Yes.
All right, I'm about to bring you an opaque ruby, but the reason I'm going, ooh, is because we're giving you facets. What do you think of these?
Oh, I like that. Vintage. Nice.
Yeah. How would you make it into a vintage piece?
Because
I'm just thinking this was obviously vintage charm, wasn't it?
I think it carries that colour and that style as well. So I think I'd use champagne gold wire.
Yeah.
And I'd just, you could hang it between, hang chain between it, or it would make perfect drop earrings. It's a nice colour. It's a vintage colour.
Yeah. I just think it's amazing that we've got the facet on these ones. That's something I've not seen before, really. Remember, it's wonderful, rich and expensive ruby. We're going to take it for you today under £20, and I don't mean by 5 pence. Especially as the fact that this is that vintage natural colour. Very unusual to see the stone naturally. To be able to get it at £11.91. You know, this is... You'd spend more than that on a takeaway, wouldn't you? That'd last you an evening, and if you're lucky, till the morning, if you pop it in the fridge. But yeah, what you've got here is a lasting beauty of ruby. Everyone knows ruby, and this is a lovely strand of ruby with that facet that could go day to night very easily. Well done. I've got silver diamonds coming up. They're going to go very nicely, actually. Oh, the diamond nuggets. I did these for you the other day and they were as popular as ever. Faceted by Mother Nature. When you're looking at diamond and you see sparkle, kind of makes you smile, do you think? Oh, this is the strand. Oh, this hasn't been seen for a year, apparently. I must have seen a similar one. Look at that. Silver diamonds. Sparkling like wonderful stars twinkling in the night sky. We launched diamond nuggets for you and we were bringing them to you around the £50 mark, and they were absolutely popular as you like. Now though, we're bringing them to you at £14.54. Totally naturally faceted by Mother Nature and totally natural in their colour. Now that makes them incredibly special because the way it's easily described is that for every 10,000 carats worth of diamond that will end up to be treated, you have to sift through 10,000 to get 1 carat of natural. This is 12 carats worth of natural. This is real special luxury and rareness, isn't it?
They'd be fabulous, just accent stones. You would only take a few and make your piece, put them in, and just walking around, you'd see that glint.
And what would you put them with?
You could put them in. I wouldn't put them in between pearls unless you were to knot either side.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're lovely.
They're lovely, aren't they? Well done. They do come in your little pouch as well. How about I bring to you, abalone. There's still a lot of places in the world right now which have got a ban on fishing for abalone because basically people were going out and netting abalone, selling them on in parts of Asia where they're seen as a delicacy for $2,000 per shell, per mollusk, and because of that people were kind of overfishing it, and a lot of places have banned the fishing of it. California is one of the latest ones. They're banning it until 2021 summer. So it's, you know, it's a long time that these aren't going to be back with us. And you might think, yeah, but Bex, these aren't from America or New Zealand or these other places that are banned, so why does it matter? Well, it does have a knock-on effect. It really does, because there's less competition, so prices generally rise. Bear all of that in mind, and do remember that this is called the opal of the ocean for a reason. And now remind yourself that it's a double-sided heart for just $9.89. That is it. And just appreciate each one of these. Do you know what? When you're looking at each of them, you can just see some of them are really sort of bold lineage running through them. Some of them are a little bit more subdued, almost watercolour. There's some too that have these wonderful... Is anyone watching Pottery Throwdown? Anyone? I won't do any plot spoilers, obviously, but a guy did a technique, was it last episode or episode before? I think it was episode before, called chattering, and it's basically where they get like a chisel and kind of chip into the side of a pot. That's the kind of effect it gives. I think it's really cool. Plays with the light, doesn't it? $9.89. I'm moving on because I've got some pink opal to do. Oh wow, that is a mammoth amount. What did this make you think of?
Wow. Stunning.
Why?
Hero piece. Oh, it's beautiful opal.
What do you mean by hero piece? It's an interesting term.
Hero piece means you have one big piece and you wear it for an occasion. Now, a prom piece or a dinner dance, but it's a special piece. It's not an everyday piece.
No.
I mean, you can make jewellery. You can make as many pairs of earrings as you want to. If you want to make profit out of the strand.
Yeah.
But if you want a hero piece and put it on your stand for people to come over and have a look, and they'll have a look at everything else that you've made, you can do that as well. But I've got a granddaughter who would wear that for the prom with pride.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. It's a really stunning colour, and I love the term of the hero piece. I think this would be great for that. Should be $34.95, great price. But tonight for you, only for the next few hours, mind, it's £16.36. If you're watching on the repeat, hi future people, you're in the future. Can I just say to you that in about 15 minutes this will go back up to, remind me, $34.95, and in fact all of the prices will. So dive onto JewelleryMaker.com, because you remember it all is in the same postage packaging, if that makes sense. So all of the brand new goodies that you get today. So again, if you're watching on the repeat and it is Thursday, today we're going to offer you loads of treats. Brand new deal of the day today on Thursday. I've got micro-faceted chrome dioxide coming up on the mid-show. Micro-faceted brand new jadeite on the mid-show as well. So we've got absolute oodles coming up for you today. So, and it's all in that one postage packaging. What are you showing me there, Oonagh?
I'm saying this kit, the last kit, everything would go fabulous with that.
Love that idea.
Wow.
Them colours work bob on, don't they?
We go for miles. Beautiful.
That is still available if you fancy it. How about I go for some Swarovski chain now? Now we do Swarovski chains in different ways. We do them in the cup chains, but we also do them in this classic chain effect. And I've got to say that, speaking of your kit, yeah? That's made you smile. We have got for you here a wonderful, almost tea rose colouring coming through on this design, and we're bringing it to you with that really intriguing light amethyst quality of the colour. When you're seeing this recording, can you get a sense of that fire when you're seeing it? If you don't know what fire is, it's when you're looking, particularly on this one at the back of the recording, and you can see the different colours of the light. That is white light being split by this stone. What kind of colours can you see in that? It's the rainbow, isn't it? If you are new to us, Liam's saying, go and check out the price of Swarovski, because you're not going to believe this price we're going to do. And he did sort of sing it in that weird way. I liked it. He did like it.
How much?
£12.88.
Wow.
Now, let's break it down this way, shall we? Let's chat bracelets. 1 bracelet, 2 bracelet, 3 bracelet, very, very, very easily, especially by the time we put a clasp on the back. 3 bracelets, 3 Swarovski crystal bracelets.
You get more than that for 1 bracelet.
£4.29. When you go to Swarovski stores and you're looking at bracelets, you're looking quite easily, you can be £100 and onwards, can't you?
Yeah.
That's a great deal. And it's such an easy one to work with, isn't it?
Yes, it is. You just need, 3 clasps, 3 jump rings, or 6 jump rings for the clasps. Yeah, that's it, finished.
Job's a good one. Rings as well. I mean, think of the rings you could do. Absolutely oodles. Layers of sparkle. Does anyone like Labradorite? If you do, I'm about to make you smile. If you don't, but you love high quality bold stones, this might change your mind. Especially with the cut. Do you like that, Ben?
Yes.
I can tell. What is it about it?
It's magical.
It really is, isn't it? Look at how the facets aid the light interaction underneath the surface on this. Can you see that? That labradorescent effect is entirely the real deal. And because you're getting that wave of that wonderful kind of stone shape, you're also getting that faceted effect, which almost gives you like a step detail. It's like a light up floor, you know, you stand on one step and then it lights up. It's just divine. This has got a real sort of Greatest Showman feeling about it, hasn't it, as well? You're getting that incredible quality and beauty of sort of sparkle and shine. It's just about seeing it at the right angle and you'll be able to see that light. We are bringing to you movement in your jewellery with that wonderful light cascading under the surface for £18 4p. That's it, £18 and 4 pennies for you today. And you can see that that quality really is something so special. Just look at that one's like a sunset one, isn't it? It's wonderful. What would you do to make the most of the movement in this?
Well, wear it. That would be enough, wouldn't it? You have to start making your pieces up. I've got a big stash, and I'm at fault as well because I don't wear the stones as much as I should. Make them up and enjoy them because they're beautiful. That piece there, you get a necklace and bracelet, no problem, and a pair of earrings.
Agree with you there. And a ring, probably.
Yes, yes.
£18 4p.
It's
well
ridiculous.
done. Let me bring to you. Wait, what? Oh, how great would these go with the must-have or one must-have that we did tonight? What do you think? Because we did Jasper flowers earlier on that had 5 petals. Last time they were slightly more domed. This time they're slightly more star-like. Drilled at the base so that for a ring your life is made so much easier because, you know, I love rings, as you know. I absolutely love and adore wearing rings. They are that piece of jewellery that when I'm not at work, I wear a lot of jewellery and I will wear, you know, let's say 9 rings at a time, sometimes even more than that. I absolutely love and adore wearing them. But actually it's one of the least favourite things to wear. To make, because when you're making them with, say, a round, usually your drill hole's sort of sat around here, isn't it? So you have to try and cover that drill hole. But with lovely flat coins like these ones from today's must-have, but also with this, with it sat at the base, that's kind of not an issue anymore, is it, Oonagh? Bringing to you 16 pieces.
Put hair adornments. You take 2 with some elastic and put your bunches in. Fabulous. That's
a cute idea. Love that. So that's 46p per one. That's it. 46p per item. They are hand carved for you. Yeah, Liam's saying I'd do 16 rings. You absolutely could. I love the idea of these on a little hair slide, maybe a tiara twist with these from a hair comb as well. They'd look really, really, really pretty. Tomorrow, by the way, is Fashion Week theme, and tomorrow on Fashion Week we have got basically each of our guest designers has been given one of the hottest trends from the catwalks to recreate a design from. So they've been, you know, told to look for like photos of specifics. So one of mine is the Chanel show on the mid show, and yeah, I know that some people, although florals are always big, are stepping away from the very quintessentially cutesy vintage sort of shapes of florals and are going much more geometric for spring summer 2020. That's got a nod towards that as a trend. So if you are into your trends, then these are a great one, but also tune in tomorrow. I don't want to give too much away, but this necklace that Spellbind has made is ridiculously good. It's really, really nice. You're going to love it. Okay. Ooh! More ruby. Ooh, what do you like about the sort of rice bead shape?
Oh, lovely. I don't know, it hangs lovely, doesn't it? It really does hang nice. What do you like about that shape?
I like the fact that it looks, because of its similarities to that of the marquise, it looks, I think, very expensive, because we don't really see marquise shapes that often, do we? And because they're really difficult to cut, to create a marquise shape is one of the more wasteful cuts. Not the most, but one of the more wasteful cuts. So we don't tend to see it here, you know, in ready to be beaded pieces. But from the side, this totally has that marquise look. And then as you pivot it around, it's actually even more 3D. So it's almost like you get more stone than you think you would normally.
And do you think the depth of colour is stronger as well? I do.
Oh, could be, yeah. And it is natural, that colour. It is totally natural. Brilliant. It's £11.25 for you today. That is a significant amount you're getting within this strand as well. Imagine making that into flowers too.
Oh yes. Oh, ruby flowers though. How extravagant.
I mean, that's proper poach, isn't it? £11.25 for you today. You have beautiful. 100 carats worth. Good luck, every single one of you. Keep dialing through. I've got a few more goodies to bring you, and actually I've got ruby on this strand as well. We've called it multicoloured sapphire, but there's definitely moments of ruby in my opinion on this.
Yes.
Yeah? I love the way you've got that blending of the colour. I've got real shades, almost emerald, ruby and sapphire, some might say. We have got for you beautiful, glowing sapphires here, including the canary-like colour, which I think is divine.
Oh, look at that price.
I mean, genuinely, Oonagh, when you were watching us sort of 7-8 years ago, you know, when you saw sapphires, and I know they wouldn't have been this exact price then, oh, I don't know, how much would they have been back then? 38 quid about when you started,
That was the bottom, no, that was the bottom price.
Yeah. And at £38, I bet you thought, as you were, that was an absolute bargain, right?
Yeah, oh, well, I thought it was a bargain.
Yeah.
Yes, but it was all
because
sort of slightly, you would say to yourself, well, can I afford to get that, you know?
Yeah.
You can't not afford to get this, can you?
I love that, yeah, totally. It's £9.40 today. We're bringing it to you at a brilliant shopportunity. I've got to move on because I've only got a minute or so left with you this evening. Lapis lazuli now. One of the most ancient art gemstones. These are real head turners because not only do you get to see the artistry of each individual wonderful stone, but it's that artistry of the cuts that really does highlight these to me. When I'm looking at a strand like this, it's so many things that come to mind, but I want to know what it is for you. Is it the colour that shines through first? Or is it the inclusions that bring that starry night beauty to your forefront of your mind? Or is it the cut? Or is it the price? £8.21, totally natural. Grab it whilst you can. Fee, are you 93? Is your code on that one today? What a treasure. Thank you so much, Oonagh, for joining us tonight. As usual, it's been a pleasure. Loved your makes.
Brilliant.
When are you on with us next? But it's ages away.
Saturday.
It's this week. It's this week. And what are you going to be making?
Demonstrating with the mandrel.
Lovely.
The bracelet mandrel and the ring mandrel.
Perfect. We will keep our pupils peeled for you then. Thank you so much again. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. It's been a pleasure. I'm back with you tomorrow afternoon with Spellbinding Laura Binding.
Bye.
Love Jewellery Maker but don't have an account? You can now purchase items on the Jewellery Maker website through our guest checkout. To do so, select the products you wish to purchase and head over to the shopping basket.